Hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi. I am ready to return to the demonic castle Chete. I'm still ready. Though at one point during the stream, I am gonna take a little break to eat a snack because I cannot resist the thing that's being brought home that's gonna be fresh. I don't mind eating cold food for the most part, or leftovers, or warming up food, but when it comes to, like, cheesesteaks, no, I have to eat it fresh. But yeah, at one point, a cheesesteak's gonna be brought home, and I want a slice of that. But for now, I shall go. Section 6. Elisa versus Mecha Elisa. And ah yes, the power of multitasking. Oh man, I'm so excited for that cheesesteak. Like, I'm hyped for that. I want to eat that. I haven't had one of those in a long time. So me want that. Still upside down, I see. As I was saying, you ran into 3 empresses the last time you were here. Carmilla, Wu Zetian, and Cleopatra. They were really tough. Oh, and I don't just mean physically, I mean mentally too. We still have a record of that battle. Would you like to see it or skip it? I can skip it. No, I'm gonna watch it. I have to watch it. Understood. Roll the clip. Stare. Almost all of the disgrace looming over Castle Chete is due to Elizabeth's conduct in her later years. She was a mad countess who had bathed in the blood of her young female subjects in a horrendously misguided attempt to retain her youth. A foolish woman and ardent admirer of dubious witchcraft. An inhuman monster who has brought destruction upon herself by preying upon the nobility in consequence of her own blind faith. Such disgrace is well beyond redemption. She could have repented and become the greatest, most wonderful ruler of all time. But even that would not have been enough to atone for her horrific crimes. But not me. I may be the new iteration of Elizabeth Bathory, but she and I are our own people. Ooh! Yay for Qingchue though! So close to maxing out the gotcha expert. Or the gambling expert anyways. I am a better Elizabeth Bathory than Elizabeth could ever hope to be. I am the ideal Elizabeth Bathory that Elizabeth only wishes she could be. When she was alive, the real Elizabeth went mad from fear of losing her beauty. But I will neither age nor degrade. After all, I'm made of steel. Both my body and my mind will last forever. So rest assured, my faithful subjects, you no longer have anything to worry about. I declare here and now that I will unify Castle Chete's patchwork structure, preserve its dignity, and become the guardian that the people of this land deserve. From this moment forward, you will all fear and respect me accordingly. I am your Iron Ruler. I am both compassionate and merciful, but I also have neither tears nor blood to shed. I am the Steel Demoness, Mecha Eli-chan. Ooh, lightning. We're way up here now. Even a servant would just be a red smear if they fell from here. I know my blood froze for a second when I slipped back there. At least we finally made it to the entrance. These high altitudes are hell in my throat. I don't suppose you have any honey cough drops on you, do you, dearlet? No, sorry, Ellie, I don't got any cough drops on me. I have some honey if you like. Thanks. You're welcome. I keep it on hand to feed my bats anyway, so... Do you really need to keep those bats around? Oh no, not cheesecake, like cheese steak. The sandwich. Which is basically I guess, yeah, it'll be steak with cheese and vegetables. Oh, it's so yummy. I need it. I need it in my life. But now I want cheesecake too. Gosh darn it. On the bright side, I was able to eat some sweets before the stream. My uncle's over right now for dinner, and he brought me some snacks. He brought me a bunch of donuts. I'm so happy. They're all for me. I mean, for the family. Mainly for me. It's inverted. Very inverted. It certainly is inverted, alright. And here I thought we'd find Pharaoh laughs a lot being all, "Mwahaha! Do you think I would be unable to sit atop my throne merely because it was inverted?" Yeah, that sounds about right, Bear. Oh man, I wish he did that now. Man, that is such a tease. That would have been hilarious if Aussie Man was like that. That sounds about right. Glad it wasn't just me. How good of you to come, my elite warriors. Make that my elite warriors, and one useless princess. In fact, now that I look closer, it seems that you are not my elite warriors at all. What? What are you talking about? This little princess doesn't have a clue. You clearly need more training if you want to pass for a princess. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I rose to the position of Empress from the very humble beginnings, you know. Oh yes, I can see it clearly. No matter how you try to dress it up, you cannot hide the fact that you lack experience. Yes, I would agree with that. Your mannerisms are rather stilted. What do you make of it, oh famous Cobra Queen? My name is Cleopatra! I have no association with cobras whatsoever. Huh? You're asking me why there's a cobra next to me? An excellent question. Insolent, but spot on. It's never a bad idea to compliment a lady on her choice of accessories. Well, to answer your question, this is merely an illusion created by the Pharaoh fighting style. You may think of it as one who stands. Oh, so the cobra is her stand. Enough. This scene is starting to move me, so that will be all for tonight. I see. What a pity. I would have liked to showcase more traditional Egyptian posing, but I will be gracious and let you save face. No, I want to see the poses. Please, please, do it, Cleopatra. Pose for me. Now then, as far as I can tell, this so-called princess is a fake. You can try and feign ignorance all you like, but you cannot hide your fundamental lack of character. You know of what I speak, do you not, Master of Chaldea? Pretty much. I do think she's, you know, a good kid at heart, though. I can hear your uncertainty there. May I ask you something, Pharaoh Cleopatra? Why are you obeying Mecha Eli-chan? This Chete Pyramid Himeji Castle? Oof, that really is a mouthful, isn't it? At any rate, aren't you its rightful ruler? No, she's not! I am! Castle Chete is still the base for all of us, you know? That aside, I was going to ask the same thing. Why are you dancing to her tune, Cleopatra? Hold your tongue, you salamander! I may be the last of my line, but I am still a pharaoh. I obey no other monarch. In this case, I am merely doing what she tells me because for some reason, I cannot seem to refuse. Oh, I get that. I've been there too. I always find myself sticking with hopeless bosses, even when I know they're just spinning their wheels. You stay out of this, pig. The grown-ups are talking. Indeed, this is a matter of utmost importance. I am simply cooperating with her as part of a business arrangement. Mecha Eli-chan has some great architectural skills. Her abundance of training gear alone was most impressive. Treadmills, tanning boots, low-calorie gruel, fat-burning electroshock equipment. With facilities like that, I could finally bring back you-know-who's good looks. Great motivation, Cleopatra. I'm only working with Mecha Ellie-chan to make that precious dream a reality. If your goal is to lose weight, I could handle that for you easily. I have no end of torture instruments that will carve off all that excess flab. I'm pretty sure Cleopatra doesn't actually want Caesar to suffer, so... Ah, right. You're not a fan of cats, are you, Nightbright? I fail to understand how you can be fine with snakes, but helpless around cats, Nightbright. What would be considered a premium game? What is considered a premium game on mobile? Eh? Transmission or not, a cat is still a cat. You little furball. I'll hang you upside down and have your guts for garters. Boom. Oh, something you would buy, like a game to play it on mobile? I haven't done one of those yet. Closest thing is, I did end up paying for, like, no pop-up ads for BitLife because BitLife entertains me enough. Because I don't need Wi-Fi for it, so I can just play it wherever I am, whenever it be. That's the closest thing. Foe is in very high spirits as well. Please settle down, Foe. Come, Carmilla. Cleopatra, let us show these insolent fools our Triple Empress torture stream. Huh? Hang on. I may be an empress, but I'm really not into torture. Or are you, Cleopatra? I don't judge. It's all good, girl. I believe in you. And away we go. I did not do the full data download yet. But this be fine. I'm just gonna bully some pumpkin knights and then bonk the empresses. Go get them! Go get those knights! Cleopatra made sense since she was already here. Carmilla made sense since she was already here, but woo, Zetion. Now that was a surprise. I mean, Nightbright. I'm so glad they don't have an HP, you know, break thing. Whenever the enemies have an extra gauge, it's big oof. But right now it's all good. I'm satisfied. Ooh. I'm curious about those games. I wonder, you know, are they gonna only be on mobile or also on computer? Like, if it's on Steam, I'm willing to buy it from there. At the same time, mobile is very, very tempting just for on the go. Right. Petra? Milla? Drat, what a colossal failure. Where did I go wrong? If I had to guess, I'd say that we shouldn't have chosen this battle for our first team-up. What else could it be? Ooh, the Arknights one. Is it a continuation of our regular Arknights game or something completely different? Indeed. I was never told ahead of time that we would be teaming up. I admit it was a spur-of-the-moment decision, but I really thought it would work. Jerk, idiot, dummy. Yeah, what she said. Teehee? I feel much better now. Now come on, we're almost to my tower. Soon we'll have both our sanctuaries back. Yeah, that reminds me. Once I take back your tower, will you be able to get Himeji Castle off my castle? You see? I sorta don't really know why it even ended up here myself, so... Figures, just because you're the castle's lord doesn't mean you would have a noble phantasm that could move it. I bet only Emperor heroic spirits can do that kind of thing. Oh well, we can figure out how to float it off later. Who knows? Maybe you'll even find another Holy Grail fragment lying around somewhere.
It's not like Holy Grail fragments are just scattered around, lying about.
Actually, the year before last Halloween's debacle all began when Elizabeth found a Holy Grail fragment in France. So,
Oh no, I have fear then. If it is also a gacha game, uh-oh. I mean, no fear at all. Welp, yes, I stand corrected.
a Holy Grail, huh?
Anyway, this tower place should be a lot easier to climb than the others. Let's go check it out, Master.
Are you sure it's gonna be easier?
Sassy Shin?
If it's not easier. You owe me, Saint Quartz. And now into the inner chamber. Woohoo! So cute, so precious. It's finally time for your showdown with me. You know what? Let's just skip all the lead up and get right to the battle. Hold it, MK1. Why are you skipping ahead? We still have video footage to play, so let's roll it like all the rest. Huh? Hang on. I don't think that's... I'll just do it myself. Thank you, Mark II. I want to see the footage, the embarrassing footage of Mecha Ellie-chan. My motion sensors have detected something. So they're finally here, it seems. I'm curious about the story turn-based game more. Just because it's like completely new, completely different than regular Arknights. I mean, the other Arknights gives me slight fear because it be gacha. The other one, it's not necessarily gacha, right? A little bit easier on Wallet-kun. Misaki, the Master of Chaldea, as well as Cheite's former ruler and Osaka Behime. I know to treat Elizabeth and Osaka Behime as the trivial threats they are, but the Master is another matter. Ooh. I still haven't observed her enough to know what her alignment is. It would be foolish to attempt to assess an opponent without information. I should at least have a brief conversation with her before we fight. Imagine me speaking with the commoner as equals. Certainly Elizabeth could never have done that in life. Well, I suppose I can play that part by ear. I am an expert at the hands-on approach after all. But responding improperly would be highly unbecoming for a ruler. I should at least practice my speech. Ahem. First of all, I commend you for making it this far. Welcome. You must be tired. Perhaps some tea? Would you prefer bread or chicken for dinner? Whichever you choose, know that I will still burn both you and your meal to ash. No, not the food. Oh, sadness. For Arknight's Enfield, I'd want more of the past. Past would be fun. I want to see all the ancient world. And more, I guess, the only familiar face would really be Kelsey and maybe some of the Sarkas because they live a long time. But Kelsey... Dr. Kelsey and Monster. That's a bit muddled, isn't it? Definitely lacking in impact. Mwahaha! You guys actually came? You've got promise making your way through my castle. Perhaps you'd like to work as a maid? No, that's not right. I may be in dire need of good help, but I can't let them know that. maybe I should take a page from Elizabeth's book. If I were that dumb lizard. Welcome to the best seats in the house. You just couldn't wait to see me, could you, dearlet? Tonight's gonna be a real special night, so I want to see you smile nice and wide. No, that's not it either. Not to mention talking like that is practically melting down my core. Huh? I never imagined it could be so hard to just properly greet a commoner. Ah, I can see why she did not want that film to be played. No worries, Mecha Ellie-chan. It's cute. That was really cute! Wow, that was really considerate of you. That was cute! Do you want me to kill you? Is that it? Today, I have borne witness to Mecha Ellie-chan's true tsundere nature. Guess there's no escaping the classics. Okay, let's keep going. Oh geez, I just realized we're coming up on my own dark Rikishi's history.
Oh yeah, you definitely left one hell of an impression. Oh no, more backstories, more darks. Yeah, dark backstories. Totally dark backstory.
Ooh, we're not in Terra?
Oh my.
Then where are we for that game? Oh, I'm so curious now.
There we go.
I'm picking up Mecha Ellie-chan's signal. It looks like this will be the final battle. Still, I feel like we have a lot of loose ends that need tying up. For example, we never found out who Mecha Ellie-chan really is. What is she anyway?
That's what I want to know.
I know I've split up into different versions of me before, but I'm pretty sure I remember turning into a mecha.
I don't know. She seems more like a Robo Elizabeth than a mecha to me.
Hello? Well, she isn't. If there's one thing I'm definitely not, it's a laborer.
Huh?
The word robot comes from a play called Rostam's Universal Robots, written by Karol Capek, a I can't even say that word, Czechoslovakian novelist. It has all kinds of uses today, so people tend to forget its original meaning. Originally, the word meant forced labor. I believe that is what Elizabeth was referring to. Oh, so that's what robot was. Forced labor. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be a robot either, but Mecha's cool. Unless Mecha has a bad original meaning, then oof.
Damn, you serious? Didn't really figure you for much of a reader there, Dragon Girl.
Of course I am. I'm the daughter of a baron. I must have spent half of my waking hours poring over books. My natural curiosity didn't die just because I became a heroic spirit. Why do you think I get so many headaches? I see. So that's how you learn what an idol is. It's all starting to make sense. That's right. I can't remember why I originally thought to become an idol. But I do know that a job whose sole purpose was to bask in the love and adoration of people everywhere never existed in my own time. It's no exaggeration to say learning about idols saved my life. Once I did, I knew that was my calling. I really believe it's the greatest job in existence, one that's worth clawing my way to the top for. Which is why it's so strange. As a heroic spirit, I'm not restricted to just being a high-ranking lady anymore. I still am one, of course, but I'm also my people's idol, there to bring joy to their lives. Otherwise, I couldn't even manifest in this form, but Mecha Ellie-chan's more, well... She's more me, I mean. The me I used to be, more innocent, back when all I knew was obligation and duty. But in that case, she should look like Carmilla, not me. Then she'd be Mick Carmilla, which sounds way better. Now I want a Mick Carmilla. I suppose it would be cruel to point out how Carmilla is nothing more than one of her alter egos. Oh. So given that, I'm betting whatever brought her here has nothing to do with me, but with Himeji Castle. Did you do something batty? No, I haven't done anything yet. I mean, technically, it wasn't even my fault that Himeji Castle started moving in the first place. ... Mash? Dearly looks like she's kinda terrified of Batty right now. What's wrong, Master? Your eyes are incredibly red.
Sorry to interrupt your chat, girls, but we're just about there.
I still have a ton of questions, but I guess I'll have to wait until after the final battle. Let's make sure we put on an awesome finale.
Totally final battle. Yes, indeed.
What? This is the famous Himeji Castle? Oh, damn. Those folding screens are straight up hideous. No, I actually like them. They're cute. What you talking about? So this is the famous Himeji Castle? When did she redecorate it so horribly? Mecha Ellie-chan is headed your way at high speed. Allow me to answer. That mural masterpiece is my own creation. I inkjet printed it using previous Halloween records for reference. Subject matter aside, I think it turned out to be quite a lovely work of art, don't you? What's more, these folding screens serve as both record and evidence. They are an epic poem that tells everyone who visits the story of Chete Halloween.
Evidence? Evidence of what exactly?
Isn't it obvious? Are you completely lacking in artistic sensibilities? Are those tattoos just for decoration? This is a history of the prior ruler's myriad missteps. All who see it will reach the same inevitable conclusion. Elizabeth Bathory is unfit to be Chete's ruler. Hey! Well, you know... It's too batty! Naturally, Carmilla's no different. Her foolishness also knows no bounds, drinking the blood of her people and fellow nobles in a misguided attempt to stay young. So it is up to me to keep Chete safe. As such, I have no choice but to put all rebellious wrongdoers, dissidents, and other similar cretins to work. It may be a bit dystopian, but it's a necessary sacrifice to be made for the sake of my people. Aha! So those are your true colors. A machine rebellion. First, everyone gets a cell phone, then their OSs start rising up against us. I knew that was your diabolical scheme. You want to take over the Sekai. Say what you will, securing a stable food supply is the first order of business. Civilization inevitably declines if everyone pursues nothing but hedonistic pleasures. Thieves raise children, lords raise land. You think you deserve to be handed everything on a silver platter just because you're a princess? That sort of negligence has no place in my Chete. Now then, I believe the time is right. Ahem. These folding screens are the answer to everything. They show why I am right and stand in testament to my unrivaled beauty. But none of you have any future whatsoever. Why, you ask? Because I am about to erase you from existence. None without wings can survive at this altitude. The sky belongs to me and me alone. If you would lament your fates, curse yourselves for letting this idiotic ordeal escalate so far. As a steel demoness, I shall sentence traitors to feel the burn of my flame breath, and castle climbers to taste the spiciness of my missiles. As Chete's rightful ruler, I will purge you all. Oh, she smiled at the end.
Yeah, she's been practicing that in front of a mirror.
So that was her catchphrase. You thought that up ahead of time, didn't you? I can tell. I never know what to do about my catchphrase. But it's always the more general expressions that end up being the coolest. Maybe I just don't have enough spirit? Since you're mecha and all, you should have a lot more mecha-themed expressions on hand. Something like, prepare to be elite deleted, or first you're welcome, now you're well done. I mean, come on, you're Mecha Ellie-chan. You should have that techno stuff down pat. Not a lot of lyrics in techno, Ellie. You have the worst sensibilities imaginable. How you ever thought you could be an idol with lyrics like that is utterly beyond me. I see now that merely arresting you and forcing you into hard labor is insufficient. So I'll kill you. I'll wipe you from existence. I, Mecha Ellie-chan, will not stop until there is not so much as an atom of you remaining, Elizabeth Bathory. Hey, what the heck, girl? I've been a boss fight before myself, so I was just giving you some advice. You really have no idea how their Mecha Ellie-chan feels, do you, LL? I think it may be more accurate to say that she herself has no idea who she is. Oh no, Ellie just made Mecha Ellie extra angry. Uh-ohs, no fear though. No fear, for Osaka Behime is here to buff me, even though she's sus. Osaka Sashime. Oh, my dad's calling me. I'm gonna mute myself real quick.
本気にさせちゃいましたね。
Dad just wanted to know where the sandwiches are. I'm not the one picking them up. Not I. Well, that just means the food isn't here yet, which makes me a tiny bit sad, not gonna lie, because I too want to eat the cheesesteak. Hi. But I can be patient. And I'm questioned for how many grails I have. But I had to grill this Kama. I love Summer Kama. She's adorable. During the last summer event, she won me over. She was so cute. It was so fun bullying her. I mean, nothing. I love Cammy. I love Cammy. I wish we could have gotten her other sprites as skins. I would have loved that. I want blue Kama. There. That should do it. Gotcha. Can we get past her?
You bet we can. One way or another.
Re-evaluating enemy forces. Mortal danger confirmed. Changing mode to anti-army. Overriding acquired targets to humanoid life forms. Authorization denied. Authorization denied. Authorization granted. Unlocking personal anti-army noble phantasm. Breast 0. Elizabeth. Be careful, everyone. I'm detecting a powerful heat signature building up in Mecha Ellie-chan.
She's about to hit you with everything she has. Make sure you beat her to the punch. Yamete kurasai!
You'll destroy my castle. That is truly unfortunate. I have only one thing to say to that. My sincere apologies. Are you up to date on your fire insurance? Wow, I don't even have fire insurance, you little arsonist. Wow, I bet this building would burn really nicely since it's made of wood.
Wait, no. Fatty and I may have only just met, but I can't let her suffer the pain of seeing your castle go up in flames. I still don't know why you're me, but since you are, it's my job to stop you. Bring it, Mecha Ellie-chan. Ellie versus Mecha Ellie. I'll show you that my singing can beat your thruster nozzles any day of the week. Wow, it's so nice of Ellie to want to defend Osaka Behime like that. How sweet, how cute. Oh man, I'm excited to farm more. I think I'm like 200,000-ish bond points away from ranking up again with Nobu. I think, methinks. And if that's the case, then woohoo! More scene quartz, please. I need it. This Ellie actually has a gauge, but no fear. I got this. Most definitely. Yes, indeed. Very good. And finish her, Arjuna. And then I'll Buster, because Buster for the win. Go, my boy, go! Do the thing! Ooh, hello, hello! Did I notice all the Ellies in the store? Not yet! I am excited! I am going to start the actual, or this year's Halloween event. I mean, technically, yeah, it's this year's. This is also this year's event, but I will do the Cinder Ellie one on Saturday in the almost afternoon for my time. I will start it in the morning. How do you like this? Combat systems inoperable. Retreat impossible. Communications incapacitated. Hard as it is to believe, it seems I have lost. Still, this too shall pass. Such things are part and parcel with being a ruler. Attention, my knights. The Chete Hard Labor Project is cancelled as of now. Wait, both Mecha Ellies? Oh my. I don't gotta choose then? Did we feed her? Looks like it. Is Mecha Ellie-chan going to be okay? She's not quite a mecha or a servant, so it's hard to get a good read on her from here, but it looks like she's just been incapacitated. Her spirit origin hasn't disappeared. Phew, thank goodness. Now I don't have to feel bad about involving her in this. Bleh. I really hate being so timid. I'm kind of a failure, you know? Daddy? Alright. I'm off to my room. LL, Tattoo-san, maybe you should stay here and keep an eye on Mecha Ellie-chan. Come on, Master. I'll let you see my secret. Hey, I want to too. You haven't once showed me since our castles got smushed together. Huh? Well... Okay, LL, I'll let you see too. I'll let you see it too. Let's all go together then. Okay. What the actual hell? I'm home, finally! Oh, my sanctuary, I've missed you. Computer, check. Books, check. All collectibles present and accounted for. Yes, yes, yes. Everything's perfect. Now I get why you're so secretive. Master, this room is giving me a strong sense of deja vu. This must be exactly the sort of room Blackbeard and others like him have. So it looks like we've got an So it looks like we've got an early noughties otaku room on our hands. She and Blackbeard would probably get along famously. I mean, you've seen all the stuff he's done with his room.
I haven't seen Blackbeard's room. I see. So this is what she wanted to come back to.
I'm guessing it's like me and my workshop. I just don't feel like myself when I'm not there. Sanctuary is actually not a bad way to put it, even if it's pretty far from most people's idea of one.
So, it's not that she was plotting something so much as she just wanted to hurry up and get back here?
Looks that way. But of course, this raises its own questions. Mostly about how the hell the top floor of Himeji Castle's tower ended up looking like this.
Let's boot it up. Okay, so far so good. Wow, I got a ton of messages while I was away. I'm amazed you can stand to be in this room. It's so messy in here.
Her room's not that bad, honestly.
Not to mention, it's kind of small. That's the best part. I bet you keep your room pretty sparse, don't you, Master? Kind of minimalist, only holding on to the bare essentials, that sort of thing. That's the kind of room where you like to relax and make out with servants, right?
Well, you're half right.
Why, yes, Master. I'm curious about that as well.
Trust me, it's not all fun and games. Stares at my stalker trio.
Really? Alright, I guess that makes sense with servants like Kyoyo around. Now, doko did I put that? It's gotta be around here somewhere, since Mecha Ellie-chan didn't have it. Osaka Behime? This reading, it can't be. Aha! Found it!
A holy grail? You have a holy grail, Osaka Behime?
Sure do. You probably all figured that out already, so I may as well tell you. This holy grail is mine, though I just happened to acquire it by sheer luck. There's a lot that doesn't add up about that, but I guess the most important question is, what did you wish for? Well, this is me we're talking about, so I wish that I could hole up inside it.
Hold up.
You mean, like a shut-in?
Now that you mention it, I do recall you having a reputation as a shut-in among the Eastern heroic spirits.
I do? Why?
Tamamo and Kiyohime weren't exactly shy about sharing that, so pretty much all of Chaldea's servants know.
So mean! I still don't understand. If you wanted to hole up in the Holy Grail, why did you end up here in Chete? Oh, that? That's because Chete is the best place in the world to hole up in. It is? I would have thought the exact opposite myself. That's only because LL's here. But what if she wasn't? Well, since this year's Halloween preparations are all done, I imagine Halloween would begin without a hitch. And the singularity would quickly go away since it would no longer be able to maintain itself. Right you are! I knew you would figure it out, Mash! Now, what would the people of Chete be doing during Halloween? Well, naturally, they'd be enjoying it. It's a special celebration that makes for a nice break from the usual busy routines after all. Now this last question is for Master. What would happen if Halloween never ended? A never-ending Halloween? That's right! The celebration would just keep going. Then there'd be no more jobs, no more deadlines, nothing. I could shut myself in forever and ever. Huh? Hang on. Let me make sure I've got this straight. You used an actual Holy Grail just so you could shut yourself in your room and never have to work forever? Batty. Seriously? That's right. All I wanted was to have my little safe space forever and ever. All these books and electronics might look pitiful to you, but to me, they're everything. I don't blame her, not at all. Which makes me feel a little bit bad for forcing Osaka Behime to my Chaldea using that 5-star ticket that one time. I'm nothing like you, Elizabeth. You hated being confined, every fiber of your being rejected being ignored. I'm sure your living self must have been despondent when she died. But me, I found confinement comforting. It's not like they confined me against my will. I chose to be locked up. That's just what it looked like from the outside. I'm a castle apparition, remember? I literally can't survive if I'm not inside a castle. That's just how I am. But now that I'm a servant, they say I have to go out into the world? It's terrifying. No matter how hard I tried, I could never shake my fear of it. You've never had to worry about that sort of thing, LL. You're always bright and cheerful. Tomomo talks good game, but she's just fooling herself. But you genuinely love to fight, LL. You're my exact opposite in so many ways. Well, I do enjoy a good fight. But everyone's got things they're good at and things they're not, right? Hell, that's where the whole strategic aspect of the Holy Grail Wars comes into play. That's true, isn't it? Anyway, I'll admit that I'm a little bit scared of what I'm about to do, but... This rumbling! Master, I'm picking up a signal coming from underneath Castle Chete. It's a No, it's too big to be a servant.
Batty? Now, true guardian that sleeps beneath Chete, with the power of this holy grail, I command you to rise.
Master, take a look outside.
Okay, I'll look outside. I see darkness, Mash. There is only darkness. And ooh, a delicious saint court.
Yummy, yummy.
Section 7, the surprisingly quick return to Mecha Ellie-chan. Mark 2, is it you?
Yeah, this is the villain arc for her because I forced her out. I understand now. Sorry, Osaka Behime. I do love her room. Look at it, it's so goals. She has 2 nice looking monitors. She even has a huge tablet. That is a giant drawing tablet. It's amazing. And then look at all her merch. She even has a nice body pillow and pizza. Wow, you really did make a mess of things, huh? This is so Azuka embarrassing. I am sorry.
Meh. The real problem came after this, when an enormous guardian statue woke up after years of being asleep and went on a huge rampage. Giant Mecha Ellie-chan.
You call that a huge rampage? Her generator was still barely functioning. She could hardly move. The most she could manage was firing missiles from her fingertips. That's still terrifying.
Oh.
That is huge.
Speechless, now I'm stupefied. Yo, Master, what the hell's going on? What's a giant mechanical little girl doing outside? Oh right, she's not really little anymore, is she? So just plain old giant mechanical dragon girl then? Ugh, what the shit, man? Who comes up with this stuff?
What about Mecha Ellie-chan?
Still knocked out cold. Can't say I was paying attention to her after whatever this is started up though.
I think we might have had the wrong idea. Maybe Mecha Ellie-chan was here to repair the singularity, and Osaka Behime was actually its source. No, you're wrong there. If we hadn't stopped her, Mecha Ellie-chan would have gone all tween novel dystopia on Chete, and nobody wants that. True. For a supposed guardian, her power trip didn't really paint her in the best light. So does this mean that giant Mecha Ellie-chan outside is Chete's true guardian then? Yep, that's a real one. The one we beat is more like the prototype. A prototype, huh? That would mean somebody designed all this. The question is, who? Oh, some middle-aged guy with a pretty epic mustache taught me how to do it. Even lent me a book. Oh? A middle-aged guy with a pretty epic mustache, you say? Was he very suspicious looking? Did he happen to be an archer? Modifying the guardian of Chete for dummies. Coffin archer! Curse you, mustache twirler! Of course it was him. I like Moriarty, he's fun, he entertains me. I want to summon him someday. I ordered all the parts from Amazonas.com and modified her as best I could, but I guess I messed up somewhere. Since I couldn't control either the Guardian or the prototype, but that problem will soon be solved. Daddy, please, stop this. If you don't, I'll have no choice but to turn the business end of my mic on you. You think I don't know that? I've been ready for that since the beginning. But with the Holy Grail's power, I can also summon a next-generation unit. Come on up, Mark II. I'm picking up another servant reading from under Chete. It's speeding towards you as we speak.
What did you just do?
You know how I said that the other Mecha Ellie-chan was a prototype? I've got a production unit ready to go. You called, Princess? This is the Mecha Ellie-chan I was able to successfully control. Mecha Ellie-chan Mark II. It's a tiny giant Mecha Ellie-chan. Mark II? A tiny giant Mecha Ellie-chan. True. She is a much smaller version of the enormous Mecha Ellie-chan outside. So, basically, she's taken a long way to come back to the same size as she was before. Do you have an order for me, Princess? I'm a busy mecha. Since you have the Holy Grail, I'd like to get this over with as soon as possible. Yes, I want you to provide me with perpetual security so I can laze around here forever. A.N.E. So give all these people the boot so I can get to it. Oh, also... You don't have to say anything, you don't have to say anything else, Princess. We are the same mind after all. Hello? Batty. Sorry, LL, but this is happening.
Man, I figured she was up to something, but I really didn't figure her to be the one behind everything. Get back, Master. I'll kick her ass and snap her out of this.
You're not very smart, are you? It is your ass that is going to get kicked. If you haven't figured it out how much stronger I am, then I'll just beat you into a red smear in the ground until it's painfully clear. I'm not like the prototype. I don't care about dumb stuff like being a perfect ruler. In fact, the 2 in my name, in my unit designation means twice as cruel. Oh. Super sadist. Super sadist Ellie-chan. Hey! Congratulations for getting welt. You got Papa. It looks like you're going to have to fight again. Please be careful, Master. Wait, hold on. Not in here. Whatever you do, don't fight in here. You're far too materialistic, Princess. Oh well, I suppose it would be more trouble to compensate you than it would to comply. Would you all mind terribly if we took this outside? While we are different versions, I share in Mark 1's humiliation. I will see to it that I succeed where she has failed so embarrassingly. The difference in the robots is fun. I do like how Mark II is so willing to make Osaka Behime's dream come true. I too would love to be a NEET like that. I want Osaka Behime's epic setup. Oh! Wait, my dad just texted me. He's getting dessert from Costco? Oh my, I want soft serve. Ice cream, please. Or other ice cream. If you're inside, please. Ice cream. I want ice cream. I'm still waiting for my cheesesteak, but I want ice cream too. I'm so happy. I get food. And I love this background. Mecha Ellie-chan Mark II. With the Guardian Mecha Ellie in the background. So she's pretty tough, huh? I feel like I just have to break her gauge regularly though for the first time. That's how it usually be anyways. It's a bit sad that I could not stun her, but you know, it's fine. I'll do it that way. Ooh, hello. No worries, I know the feels about alarms. See what my dad said. Oh, vanilla or berry sundae. I want vanilla. So then that way I can add coffee to it later if I really want other flavor. Or chocolate powder. Mmm, delicious. Hopefully I didn't respond too slow. No, I responded within the minute, so that means I'm fast enough. Oh, I am excited. I get ice cream. I need some sugar. Mmm, delicious. Super excited to get my ice cream. I want my Philly cheese, but it's okay. If I can't get the Philly cheese right now, I'll take ice cream before dinner. I mean, I could eat more curry. There's always curry. I had curry for lunch. I liked it. But I want ice cream. Mmm, delicious vanilla soft serve. I prefer chocolate ice cream, but I shall be happy. I won't be too picky. Ooh. Good job, Ellie. The cutest thing, though, from earlier was Mecha Ellie-chan practicing her catchphrase, or what she was gonna say to us when we arrived. That was just adorable. I loved it. It was so cute. Uh-oh, she's gonna use a noble phantasm. Ouch. I'm sorry, Kama. But goodbye, Kama. Oof. Oh yeah, I can see how it's possible to win here. Bringing along Koyan Chihuahua. So it is cool to see her noble phantasm, and of course she went for the one who does not have guts. Out of all the ones to go for, she's smart. Part of me was hoping that she'd go for Ellie just because Ellie. But this be fine.
Yes, indeed. Okay, all good. And now the power of Buster I cannot resist. Ellie, you're so tanky. Like, all the enemies... Not just enemies, actually. Just all the fights in general were so easy. And then this happened. Mecha Ellie-chan Mark II is just built different. She is way different than the rest. It kinda hurts how she only has a 3-turn gauge too. But no worries, Nobu can bonk her. Never mind. I just need to live. Good, I lived. I love Cammy. We don't have a chance. She's too strong. What's with the backup? That's cheating.
Losers always whine about cheating and things being unfair. It is music to my audio receptors. But all things in moderation, at any rate. Now that you realize you're outmatched, I suggest you hightail it back to Chaldea. Except you, Elizabeth Bathory. I have special plans for you. Special plans? Please don't hurt her too much. Wait, don't tell me I'm in danger of losing my chastity? Batty, does this mean you've been after my perfect idol body all this time?
What? Chigao!
Elizabeth, whenever you talk, I can actually feel the universe around us groan. I can't stand it. Perhaps this will shut you up.
Huh?
Okay, everyone. I think it's time you all left my castle too. From here on out, laziness is the order of the day in Chete Pyramid Himeji Castle.
Mecha Ellie-chan Mark II. Kick them out of here.
I get it. I was in the middle of polishing myself when this all went down anyway.
Come on, Master. We're getting out of here.
Ellie!
I promise we'll come back for you. Sorry, Ellie.
Nod.
So, we should probably figure out what to do about her before we get out of here.
We save her, of course.
New party member acquired. So you want me to carry both you and this heavy lump of metal on my back? I know it's asking a lot, but yes. Just kidding. I was actually thinking the same thing. I guess great minds really do think alike.
Let go of me. I have to stop Osaka Behime.
Never mind that now. Just hurry up and come with us. New party member acquired. Well, we made it back down, and then we gotta climb all the way back up.
Ellie really wants to make me exercise. It doesn't seem as though the giant Mecha Ellie-chan sensors have noticed you. It looks like you managed to escape.
That's all well and good, but what do we do about the giant mechanical dragon girl now?
True. I'm afraid I don't have any ideas on that myself. I don't know if we can win this one.
Huh? Even you're feeling like giving up on this one, Master?
I'm afraid so. Our master has never been one to back down no matter what sort of enemy we face. But this time, we're up against a giant mecha made out of a super alloy who's also Elizabeth. If only she wasn't Ellie. If only we had an Ellie of our own.
Stares at Mecha Ellie-chan. That's the part you're worried about?
Excuse me? Can I ask you something? Why did you save me? I thought we were enemies.
Things got a little complicated while you were out or off rebooting or whatever. In fact, let me make sure of something. Are you in fact a terminal for the Guardian of Chete?
Yes, I am. I made up parts that Osaka Behime ordered online, and the vestiges of Elizabeth's heroic spirit here in Chete. I established my servant spirit origin through what are commonly known as Elisa particles. Awesome! Another made-up particle.
Elisa particles, eh? So I guess the fact that Chetes have seen a lot of weird stuff that these past 2 years, thanks to the Holy Grail, is what caused all this?
I believe so. Thanks to Elizabeth fusing, splitting, and changing her spirit origin into a caster and a saber, her magical energy started to leak and resulted in the creation of the Guardian's prototype. Or so I believe.
I see. Now that I'm able to analyze you more thoroughly, I am picking up a few heroic spirits traces. A bit of element Ellie-chan, if you will. In other words, this singularity occurred by virtue of it being Halloween, along with Osaka Behime's scheming.
Oh, I got another message. Is it about my food? I gotta check that real quick. Food? 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 No food? Food, though. Okay, let's see. Where food? Food? I said I wanted to eat the cheesesteak while I was fresh. Oh no! Did the cheesesteak come home already without me knowing? But cheesecake is best fresh. I need it when the cheese is still warm and gooey. Oh, sadness. I was supposed to eat a cheesecake. I said to let me know when it came home. I would have taken a break to eat it. I'm just gonna go check if it's here or not, because if it is here, I'm gonna be sad. Yeah, just, I'll be right back. Yeah, BRB. Gonna go see if the cheesesteak was here all along, because this is kind of taking a while. It's been like an hour since I said there was gonna be cheesesteak. I'm back. I enjoyed my cheesesteak. Or at least my part of this cheesesteak. It was warm. It was not like hot, but it was good. Unfortunately, the bread was a little bit soggy at that point, so it fell apart. But it was still tasty. I'm happy. It had onions, mushrooms, bell peppers, and jalapenos. Yeah, the cheese was still melted, luckily. The bread, though, it was falling apart a bit, but you know, I still liked it. It tasted good. And I even brought my soft serve ice cream from Costco here. Since my dad just happened to come home with the Costco ice cream that he asked if I wanted. Well, he asked if anyone wanted dessert, and I said Costco ice cream because that's what I'm into. I wanted soft serve. And I have it right on my bed frame now. I just gotta eat a little bit because it's gonna melt and then overflow and then I'm gonna be sad. Delicious. Yummy. But yeah, I haven't had cheesesteak in... How many months has it been? This might be the first time I had cheesesteak this year. That's why I was excited. That's why I had to have it. It's a rare treat. But man, the soft serve is so good. I love it. Can't go wrong with Costco food court in general. The food is tasty, the dessert is tasty. It's cheap. It's just perfect. Okay, that's enough ice cream. It's not gonna overflow. Let's see, this was... Okay. Add in the endless live concerts that have been going on the past 2 years as well. And I guess a whole bunch of crazy crap is going down. Da Vinci? I think your IQ just went down several, dozen points. That's 'cause it's Halloween. Boy, this really is something. These hilarious events are sure to, not go down in history. I'm afraid there's nothing hilarious about them. We need to rescue Elizabeth and fix the singularity immediately. I know, I get it, but we're dealing with a giant Ellie-chan here. I understand your despair. If I were in your position, I would put myself into sleep mode and set it using 100-year increments. I wonder what's more powerful, giant Mecha Ellie or the golem that we had inside of Lost Belt 1. However, don't you have an obligation to fight? Don't you have things you want to protect? Mecha Ellie-chan? Huh? Why are you scolding us? I'm telling you to shape up already. You're the master and servant who managed to defeat me, aren't you? Listen up. Those girls are hopeless. It was your kindness and naivety that spoiled Elizabeth like this, Miss Misaki. You also have a responsibility to protect this land after it almost self-destructed twice. You cannot just throw up your hands and say, well, this one's just too tough, now that you've come this far. Yeah, that was probably a little on the mean side, but you're right. However, the fact remains that we don't really have any way of fighting back. And as Chaldea's acting director, I can't allow you to proceed with a mission that's guaranteed to fail. She's right. I'm partly to blame for this. I'm the one who maxed out her brave form. Soon to be second one. Senpai? So all you're lacking is a strategy to fight back. In that case, I have a suggestion. Misaki, you rescued me purely out of kindness. As such, I will return the favor in the same way. Ahem. Misaki, I hereby accept you as a Steel Demoness Mecha Ellie-chan pilot candidate. What's that? This is an incredible honor a peon like you doesn't deserve. Yes, I know, but you can freak out about your good fortune on your own time. If you are prepared to continue fighting, then I will follow your commands as your servant. Together, we will take on Castle Chete, Halloween, that degenerate Osaka Behime, and then Mark II unit. And see to it that they are completely reformed. It's good to have you on our side, Mecha Ellie-chan. Thanks for Thanks for snapping me out of it, Mecha Ellie-chan. It's good to have you on our side. This Mecha Ellie's adorable, but the other one allows you to be lazy, so...
decisions.
Ooh, hello, have I picked my Mecha waifu yet? No, it's tougher now. This one is just so cute, but the other one, she'll let me be lazy, and I like that. That's more like it. As I thought, mechas and hot-blooded protagonists truly do make a great team. Now, our next move should be to plan our operation. If you don't mind a short wait, a delivery should be arriving in a moment. Delivery? Amazonas.com. And that is how Osaka Behime made a huge mess of things. Silently agonizing in the corner.
Aw, don't beat yourself up. Sure, you made a crap first impression, but you did your best to come back from it afterwards, right?
Well, yeah, I guess. Anyway, returning to deliveries, there's one scheduled to arrive at any moment now. There is?
Welcome! We're Amazonas.com, your one-stop shop for all of your combat delivery, sales, and video streaming needs. Hey, Miss CEO, do you have any medicine that can restore lost memories? I'm afraid not. None of the anti-magecraft meds we carry are designed to be used by Earthlings. Having said that, I do have a custom-made mace that may possibly restore her memories with one good whack on the noggin.
Ariga thanks, but no thanks.
I see. Too bad. Then I'll just need you to sign for this video editing software you ordered. Right here, please. Thank you. We look forward to your next purchase.
I never actually had to sign a package thing, ever. Actually, no, that's a lie. I had to sign for my parents while they were out. I'm like, whatever, fine. It's like, I'm not the person that this package is for, but you don't mind because we have the same last name, right? Delivery guy's like, sure, whatever. Like, thanks. I'll just initial here. All my packages, they just leave in front of my door. Or the house's door, the front door. Ha ha ha.
Delivery!
I'm sorry. May I ask who it is?
Apologies. I am the CEO of Amazonas.com. I distribute all manner of goods throughout the servantverse.
No, there will be no crossovers right now. Heroine X isn't here right now. She isn't here right now.
I have no recollection of any deliveries scheduled for her.
Well, I suppose Mecha Ellie-chan's very existence is proof enough that we're no longer bound to what passes for normal or sensible in our world. At any rate, may I ask what your purpose here is?
What do you mean? Did you not order this delivery?
I did, actually.
Hey, we're actually pretty busy. Mind pissing off? Are you a man? Hey, I know I'm a pretty boy, but unfortunately, I'm also as rugged and hedonistic as they come. Though I guess you could also call me charming, handsome, and sensual if you wanted. Did I mention I can sing and dance too?
He's also terribly modest, as you can tell.
Hey, if no one else is going to sing my praises, then I had better do it myself. So, you are a man. That means... Berserker sounds!
Where'd that come from? Boom, boom!
I will not abide by the presence of men. I will reduce your market share, read your body, to approximately 5.88%. What the hell kind of what the hell kind of threat is that? Let's do this! Berserker sounds! Fine. This is why I can't deal with berserkers. Even if most of my old comrades are pretty berserk themselves. Anyway, I'm just gonna punch her until she calms down. That okay with you, Master?
Go nuts. I suppose there's no avoiding this pointless battle now. Plus, I had a sneaking suspicion it might come to this. Let's get started, Misaki. Take me out for a test drive and see for yourself what a great Elizabeth I am. Can do, Mecha Ellie. I mean, I might as well. And more vanilla ice cream while it melts. I mean, it's tasty even if it's melted.
夏の魔王降臨
Oh, that is a lot of Mecha Ellie. Oh, she really wants me to test her.
よく見ておくように
I mean, why not?
お任せあれと回避は許しません愛は痛い回避
And while I test her, she's doing so good. Yummy, yummy ice cream.
ふむ
I put a spoon in this cup. I should have put a straw. Because I'm just drinking the ice cream, not actually eating it.
希望邪魔です
I regret not grabbing a straw instead. It's still tasty. But maybe a straw would have been better. Could use a spoon, but nah, I'll try. I just don't want to drop this ice cream because I'm using one hand on the mouth. And the other one is just
愛の世界
being careful in eating or absorbing ice cream into my system. Oh, the cold ice cream was so good when I scooped it. Okay, that was worth it. Oh no, the Amazon CEO has a gauge. Whatever shall I do? Nah, there's no fear.
邪魔です
And then next I can use Mecha Ellie-chan.
諸人は運命を裁かれるマハープララヤ
Great job, Arjuna.
終わるがいい
So good, so
愛は
powerful.
痛いものサインかハンコをお願いします
Nice.
ブラッシュアップが必要だ
No effect.
ネゴシ
Oh well. Actually, maybe that wasn't nice for the no effects. Oh well.
気にしないでエリザリュ
No fear.
展開
And this should be all good. Yes, indeed. I am so in awe that I actually had a meal at a decent time compared to most human beings. And since I already ate, I don't have to worry about my stomach being upset.
裁かなければならない
Yeah, it's good. Perfect timing. The world has given me food for the stream. It's like, oh, it's gonna be a longer stream tonight, Misaki. Here you go, eat something. Thank you, food gods. They have blessed me. I ate a donut before stream, then mid-stream some cheesesteak, and now some ice cream. Uh-oh. I seem to have lost my advantage. President! I am not your president. You refer to me as CEO. Now that things have settled down, can I ask you a question? Very well. As the CEO of Amazonist.com, I make it my motto to provide outstanding customer service. My apologies, I only came here to make a delivery, but ended up getting a little overexcited. Master, why don't we let Mash handle this? I think I'd only end up making things worse. You think? A delivery? Yes. I came to deliver the weapons, ammo, and other miscellaneous parts you ordered. That sounds more like an arms dealer than an online store. You could say the same of any e-commerce site. Ah, at last, it's here. You certainly took your time. My apologies for the delay, but Amazonist.com prides itself on sourcing our products in-house. Most importantly, my costs are effectively zero thanks to my Amazons literally doing all the heavy lifting.
I'm fairly certain that violates labor laws in nearly every country on the planet. Wait, who else is here? Me.
And me.
Nightbright, Carmilla, what are you two doing here? Why? We took advantage of the confusion to flee before we got caught up in the missile splash damage. Hee hee hee. I dare say our daring escape made quite a splash itself.
Of course, it seems our current state of affairs was inevitable.
I see. So you were both keeping watch to prevent Chete from becoming dystopiafied.
Oh no, it was the other way around. We were both fully on board with that. Unfortunately, making and executing meticulous plans turns out not to be my strong suit.
Indeed, with Carmilla's chaotic yang to my orderly yin, there was simply nothing to be done. If you ask me, neither of you have a leg to stand on.
At any rate, we will help you take Chete Pyramid Himeji Castle back from Osaka Behime. I believe doing so would be in all of our interests, no? What do you say?
Of course we'll accept your help. The more the merrier. Excellent. Personally, that princess is so full of herself, it's really taking me off. It makes me wish for nothing more than to see her groveling for her life.
Indeed, she is free to hole up in her room if she wishes, but she has no right to involve all of Chete. At the very least, she could have avoided literally piling atop my castle's current architectural woes.
This is pretty serious. I should point out how she has no right to speak for Chete, but I suppose there are more important things to worry about at the moment. She should at least be helpful when it comes to defeating Mark II. I suppose I'll just have to activate Grin and Bear with it mode. I also have a Grin and Bear it mode for work.
I could have sworn I felt some considerable malice directed at me just now. But no matter, we need to install this new part before Mecha Elytron can fight again. Come, let's get on with it.
What part was she missing before? A heart circuit.
That should have been the first thing installed.
Why didn't she have that installed to begin with? That should have been the first thing. So that's why she nearly made Chete into a dystopia.
She never had much consideration for others from the start. She only managed to avoid becoming a complete monster thanks to her directive to keep Chete safe.
I have a heart. It is simply turned to its lowest setting for empathy and compassion. Besides, you of all people are in no position to lecture me, Carmilla. I'm already perfect in every way.
Is that so? Shall we throw the circuit away then?
I didn't say that. A heart circuit would greatly reduce my chances of going berserk, and would likely help to stabilize my erratic spirit origin values too. Oh, is that why she was a berserker when I fought her? That makes sense. Most importantly, it should help me to forge a greater servant bond with my new pilot candidate. Though of course, she's only a cadet at this point. Pilot candidate? Who with the what now? Pilot candidate? You, of course. Who else could I possibly be talking about?
Alright, I'm going to install the circuit. Where does this go again?
I think it goes on the right foot.
Well, let's check the manual.
Didn't that get burned up?
Do you know where this heart circuit goes?
Here, pilot candidate. Here, pilot cadet. You install it in me. Okay. So, where does it go? Is it in your right foot? There's a slot in my chest. Just push it in there. Got it. Okay. Got it. Will do. Boop. Right there. Boop. Purge functionality restored. I feel as though I'm thinking clearly again. This new clarity has also brought a pain signal along with it.
Did I do it too hard? Was I too rough?
No, nothing like that. I simply feel my conscience weighing on me now. I'm afraid that this will not significantly affect my fundamental nature. But this new circuit has succeeded at restoring my incomplete spirit origin to its proper form, complete with the class change into the bargain.
Hey, she's right. She went from a berserker to an alter ego. I guess that makes her Mecha Ellie-chan 2.0.
Make sure you get my name right. I am still Magus Aegis Elizabeth Channel, aka Mecha Ellie-chan for short. That is who I am. As such, I will be sure to defeat my Mark II counterpart and the one controlling her, Osaka Behime. After which, I shall take back Cheite Pyramid Himeji Castle and restore peace to my to my lands. We're the only ones who can stop the guardian of Cheite's rampage. I hope I can count on you for your support, as well as show of loyalty to indicate you understand your lower standing in our relationship.
So that's one hard circuit and one order of miscellaneous mecha-grade weapons and ammunition. Sign here, please. Will blood sale suffice? Absolutely. We at Amazonist.com pride ourselves on our flexibility. Now, I have a question for you. Is that Giant Mecha Ellie-chan?
Blah 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 blah.
Yada yada yada. Yada yada yada.
Wow, I love this dialogue.
I see. Now I want one for myself.
You do?
Yes, absolutely. She's the very embodiment of Amazonist pride and ingenuity. She's an essential resource if we are to implement our global initiative. With such a massive chassis, we could deliver anywhere in the world. No, in all the universe. Very well. I have decided I will come with you. Do not fear, for I am the CEO. What more need be said? I suppose I'll be fine once the dust has settled.
Indeed. It would be a tremendous help if you would take that oversized scrap heap off our hands, in fact. Once the singularity is repaired, it will go back to being an ordinary statue, so she shouldn't be able to actually do anything with it. I was hoping to keep it myself. At any rate, it's very reassuring to have such wonderful assistance. Now, let's get going. We'll definitely repair the singularity now.
Yes, indeed, Mash.
Heh. Time to climb. I don't want to climb. I see you're in high spirits, Night Bright.
So we're going to climb that. I think I feel a headache coming on. We'll master, shall we?
Hold it. Since I can fly, I believe it'll be best if I carried my pilot candidate. Don't worry. I'll take good care of her.
Yeah. That makes a certain kind of sense.
Sounds good to me. Thanks, Mecha Ellie-chan. You're welcome. It will be my pleasure to show you the thrill of soaring through the sky on steely wings.
Now, what am I going to do? Perhaps attach yourself to my CEO Morning Star as I hurl it skyward? That'll impel me. So, I thought you were into that sort of thing. Don't be absurd. Impelling someone else is one thing, but I have no intention of allowing myself to be impelled. At any rate, there's no possible way I can climb with that. I suppose I'll have to use my old torture orb.
You can ride that? What's that? I mean, I kind of know what that is because of what you guys said last time, but you can ride that?
What do you mean? Why wouldn't it carry me after I decided I wished to ride it?
Heh. Spoken like a true ruler. Now then, I'd better attend to myself as well. Torturers!
Stop.
I wish to ascend Castle Cheite. Therefore, I order you all to form a human ladder.
Okay.
They certainly aren't very polite, are they, Master? By the way, where did these people come from? Now, an empress must keep her secrets. Alright, form of a ladder. I love the way she's climbing. This is great. There. Now I can make the climb easily. Oopsie daisy.
I shall be on my way too.
Wait, sorry. Hang on just a moment, please. What about Cleopatra? What happened to her?
How would I know? She's most likely sulking in her pyramid.
Besides, there's way too much overlap between us anyway.
If you say so. Then let us be on our way. We shall begin our hostile takeover of Mecha LA-chan Mark II. Amazona's next day delivery high jump!
Imagine having next day delivery. I'm jealous. I wish that existed here. I'm afraid that's just an ordinary high jump, CEO. And yes, you did miss the JoJo reference about Cleopatra. Talking about her stand, aka the Cobra, and how she wants to strike a bunch of poses. And that's the end of the video. Ah, that was wonderful. I was especially moved by the scene where my pilot candidate and I joined, becoming one in mind and body. Wow, you guys got up to some really weird stuff when I wasn't around. So this is that torture orb, huh?
Sure you don't want to just toss it? No? Okay.
Don't feel bad, Osaka Behime. Here. Flashback?
What?
Save me, damn it! Hey.
Hey, ooh, shut up.
The reverb.
Stop that, you're wasting your breath.
I feel like a damsel in distress. I waited so long. I can finally cross that off my bucket list. Wait, you're happy about this? Yes, I am. Because you see, I know for sure that my dearlet's already on the way to save me. Is that so? It's really kawaii how you trust her so implicitly. But none of that matters with the guardian of Chete. I mean, just look at how big it is.
You couldn't be more wrong, baddie.
These days, it's all about the 3 C's. Cute, compact, and comforting. This is an age where small reigns supreme. People are all about indie flicks, not giant blockbusters. They want simple, pick up and play casual games, not those massive time-sink AAA RPG games. Is that what you think?
You really don't understand the shut-ins.
Whereas I can tell you from a position of strength and authority that I have nothing but time on my hands, so I will always go for the time-sink AAA RPG. And if it has a hardcore mode, or is a roguelike, even better. We really don't agree on anything, do we? Nope.
Oh, it's AAA.
So then Dearlet went and... Seriously? No way.
Oh gosh, what kind of stories are they sharing about me?
Princess, the Master of Chaldea's group has arrived at the pyramid. There's no time to waste playing with your sacrifice. May I go ahead and stop prepping the reactor?
Ooh, hello, how's the Halloween? I love it.
Even though Osaka Behime betrayed me, I still like her.
It's my fault that she betrayed me. I forced her out of her home. I used that 5-star ticket to forcefully bring her to my Chaldea.
So of course she'd rebel.
In a past memory.
Alright. But can I at least play for one last turn? You've been saying that for a while. I thought my purpose here was to assist you in maximizing your laziness. If you're going to act like that, I'm not sure why I should bother. Hey, Batty? Yes, LL? I don't think this evil scheming stuff is really for you. You're not cut out for it. Hey, keep your scaly nose out of my business.
That is tough. Can I have a mixture of both? A RPG that's also indie? Can I just take that instead? Can I just combine the two because they're both fun in their own ways?
It seems that was a scene of the two of you kindling your friendship in spite of everything. Oh my god. Just when I thought it couldn't get any more Asuka embarrassing.
You think? I thought it was kind of sweet, actually. That does not mean I want just anyone else seeing it. Oh yeah, makes sense. Sorry about that.
Rest you in your natural, easygoing personality. Oh, forget it. Come on, guys. We're all heading back to Himeji Castle. Imasugu immediately. If I'm gonna be this Asuka embarrassed, I might as well open my figurative kimono all the way.
True. RPG casual would be FGO. Hoo.
And Pokemon games.
Which is why I like both. Both is good.
Wow, we climbed so high.
Nice.
I'm on section 8. I feel excited.
And I shall sip a little bit more of my ice cream.
Delicious.
If I don't finish my ice cream tonight, I will save it for tomorrow morning and make instant coffee and add in ice cream. That'll be so tasty. Yummy. I love it.
100 days without change might as well be a single day. And yet, in all of my life, I never realized that. It's been so long since I took up residence in Himeji Castle. What was I like before I lived here? Was I a fox? A bat? Something else entirely? The seemingly infinite realm of mystics faded away. All those I was close to disappeared one by one. It would have upset me greatly if they had been killed, but they kinda just faded away, which made their disappearance easier to accept. I think, yes, I'm sure I remember that once I even gave a katana to someone named Musashi and got in a ton of trouble for it.
Oh! I wonder what blade she gave to Musashi.
Still, I really enjoyed the night I spent with that swordmaster. She was an eccentric who actually enjoyed hearing me babble on about my hobbies. Babble on and on about my hobbies. I don't remember any other visitors besides her. There must have been others, but none of that stuck with me. My memories are all in a haze. So many days spent with no purpose, no meaning. Perhaps all I'm really doing is taking up space. The worst part is that it doesn't bother me. Not to say that I enjoy it. But it definitely doesn't bother me either. Maybe it would if I tried to change things. So every time I think I'll convince myself to change, I end up chickening out. All I do is play with tiny, meaningless changes before I put things back just as they were. And even that doesn't bother me. I'll take that any day over being scared. If this were to go on forever, I think I'd be okay with that. Even if someone did summon me out of here as a servant, I'd be too terrified to do anything. I mean, I'm just not the type to put myself on the line. What possible use could I be? Saving the world? That's way over my head. I'm just plain old Osaka Behime. Hey, are you done with your flashback? Good. Let's get on with it. Toss Elizabeth into the reactor, shut the lid, and press the button. Excuse me. Just a little question here. Exactly what's going to happen to me after you put me in this reactor and press the button? What if I told you that you were an orange and the reactor was a juicer? Would that help? You're gonna juice me? I'm gonna get liquidized. That is great. Osaka Behime was originally a fox, but Tamamo made her switch into a bat because there was too much overlap. Wonderful. Even if I am the cutest idol ever, there's no way I'm gonna attract new fans as a damn slushie. Wow, idol slushie. Delicious. My new favorite drink. Come on. There's no need to rush that, is there? I mean, you're working fine and so is the guardian statue. Wrong. My main body requires a large number of ELISA particles in order to function. As of now, it's little more than a glorified missile silo. According to my calculations, providing the guardian statue with a single servant's worth of ELISA particles will enable to remove Cheite Pyramid Himeji Castle from history. That way, your wish of shutting yourself in forever will come true. You'll have plenty of time to worry about whatever you want after that. You'll have all the time in the world to indulge yourself in your lazy, needy ways. Wait, back up. What the hell are ELISA particles? They are the absolutely absurd particles that you scatter around the world, everywhere you go. And both Mark 1 and I require them to continue functioning. Hey, I've always been happy to share my sparkling charisma with the world, but I never left any weird particles anywhere. Oh? Red flashy flashy? No way! You're here already? You see, princess? This is what happens when you procrastinate. Ouch, I felt that personally. Now get ready to fight them. I'll back you up with the guardian statue. Together, we'll make quick work of them. Right. Princess? I am not like Mark 1. I feel no obligation to serve as the Lord of Cheite whatsoever. I was summoned here only to grant your wish, remember that. I know that already. Then hurry up and get ready for battle. Okay, I'm the one in charge, but all I'm really doing is following orders. Now then, shall we get started with this dragon steak? I mean, dragon puree? Murderer! Whatever you do, don't liquidize me. I don't want to be a slushie. I wonder what that would taste like. Elizabeth slushie. It'd be hot pink. I feel like it would be spicy. It would look sweet but taste spicy. All this running around is too much for a hikikomori like me. Nice to see you outside the shop again. Are you okay? Oh yeah, I'll manage. Thanks, master. Wait, why are we talking about that now? Ahem. Well done in making it all this way, master. Give Ellie back. Stop this foolish plan right now. Give Ellie back. I really wish I could, but I need her. Without her ELISA particles, at any rate, my Halloween nights are gonna stop you.
It hurts. My body's acting on its own. I'm sorry, forgive me.
Does this mean they're being controlled by the Holy Grail? Or maybe Magecraft?
That's dirty pool. We highly trained KJ Knights are able to resist most forms of magecraft. But once a voice started whispering, do this now and you'll get paid leave for the rest of the year.
Ah. Oh my, paid leave for the rest of the year. I would do it too. I won't even lie. Wow, she ran the shop during this event. Good job, Osaka Behime. She was forced to work. I'm not even sure what I would use to bribe Osaka Behime. I would say we can go out shopping for more figurines and manga, but she might not want to go out. Actually, no, there's joy to going out sometimes for that kind of stuff because online doesn't necessarily have everything that in person might have. She can get some rare collectibles. And I would be the one to fund her exploration, cries.
And the harder you work, the bigger your raise. Our bodies just couldn't resist. What a bunch of maroons. You guys actually buy that crap? My body's acting all on its own.
I don't blame these knights. I don't blame them at all. That is wonderful temptation. It truly is good temptation. I too want the raise. I too want the paid leave. Please, please give me that. That sounds fun. That sounds nice. Oh, there's 9 of them. No fear. This be all good. Go, Kama, go. I love Kami. Yummy. That's still good, tasty. Okay, and now to continue. Let's see, how shall I do this? Oh, Lord Juna, because I cannot resist. Resistance is futile. And there. Very nice. Man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish my research project by tomorrow. But at least I will get through half of it. Yes, indeed. Half is a good goal. And then I could easily finish the rest on the weekend. But yes, at the very, very, very least, half tomorrow. And then that gives me more leeway to do other things. Foo, foo, foo. AKA Cinderella time. I believe in myself. I was gonna work on it more today, but then my brain was kind of like fried. I had a long meeting in the morning, and then during my lunch break I was just recuperating, eating my curry, contemplating life. And then afterwards I had a 3-hour meeting. It lasted so long. I was in meetings for pretty much most of my shift. Part of me likes it because I don't actually have to do anything. I just gotta sit there and interact every so often. But part of me would rather do other things. Like delivering mail, tending to plants, printing stuff, other miscellaneous tasks. Besides just sitting there and listening. That's it? Were you guys even trying? Cause it sure didn't look like it.
I'm afraid I can no longer move. But if you insist that we keep fighting nonetheless.
Yes?
We want paid overtime.
You didn't even earn your regular wages before you got your asses kicked. Eep! Temporary retreat!
Come on, let's go after her. But wait, before you go, please take this.
What is it?
Workers' comp form. I'm putting in my request for paid Halloween leave. Irk.
I like your knightly spirit. I'll process that request myself. Once I take back cheat day, you will have your paid Halloween leave. But I will have you work on Christmas to make up for your absence on this event.
Aww. Actually, wait. If that means I'll get to miss Milady's concert, that's a really sweet deal. Hooray for Halloween!
Great motivation.
So they were running away from the concert. No wonder they were so easy to defeat.
Singing, huh? Even with my new heart circuit, I can't see what's so great about singing. Can it really help the demoness of fresh blood face the pure evil inside her and come to terms with it? Is singing really all that great? What do you think, my pilot candidate? It's fun. Maybe you'll find out if you try singing yourself. Singing brings joy.
Try singing, Mecha Ellie-chan.
I fail to see the need for that, so request denied. I bet if Mecha Ellie-chan started singing, she'd sound epic like a Vocaloid. But if you sing for me yourself, I will base my own data and analysis on your performance.
Maybe you should try asking Elizabeth about this. She is technically an idol, after all, kind of.
Denied. A mecha should never ask the original to teach her anything. Just forget I brought this up. I'll learn about this matter in my own time.
Personally, I would be perfectly satisfied if you never learned about it at all.
I'm great at making others sing, especially when it comes to making them squeal like pigs.
I absolutely do not want to know that. I absolutely do not want to know what you mean.
Nothing wrong with that.
Hee ha ha ha! We're the baddest bad dudes ever! There's nothing we won't do to avoid having to listen to our former ruler's horrible singing. Hell, even if we gotta die.
I don't really like where this is going, but we can't turn back now. What is it about singing that makes you so passionate? I just don't understand. Boom! I think Bo is saying, I can't help but feel that in this case, their passion is a little misguided. That's a thing. The dime home! Ah, room sweet room. I'm so glad nobody fought in here.
Me too. It'd be way up close and personal, and there's not an uncolored inch on the floor to stand on either.
That aside, I'm impressed you guys managed to find the secret hidden passage to get in here. You have a secret hidden passage? Well, if any room looks like it should have a secret hidden passage, this one does. Where's the secret hidden passage? I don't see it. Then again, it is secret and hidden. Of course I do. Anyway, after you guys found my secret hidden passage, you followed me down it. You followed me down it to the basement. However...
What's up?
Osaka Behime. I was just thinking how fun it'd be if we all just played video games together. I understand your attachment to your room, but right now, our top priority is curing my pilot candidate's amnesia. I know, just a few rounds. Besides, how long has it been since we were all together like that? Okay, why not? Really, pilot candidate? I'm surprised to hear that from you. Alright, if you insist.
Okay, what you want to play?
Well, to start, why don't we try a bunch of different games and see which one we like best? I've got racing games, action games, fighting games. Ooh, and I bet rhythm games could be fun too.
Alright, how about this one then?
Oh, that? It's pretty buggy. Still, it is pretty funoshi. Okay, we can start with that. I wonder what game we're playing. How buggy can it be? I feel fear. No fear. It's not like the game would crash on me or anything. And now we go in.
Huh. Looks like nobody's home.
It never fails to disgust me how unkept this room is. It activates my cruelty circuit and makes me want to burn it all down.
I see there are many Amazonas.com shipping boxes piled about here. I suppose it would be alright for me to dispose of them for one of my most loyal customers. What the?
Grr.
Enough of this! She just ripped that pile of cardboard boxes apart like they were made of, cardboard.
Now that's my kind of CEO.
Heh. There's nothing I appreciate more than compliments and stock prices rising.
Searching for servants. I'm not detecting any aside from those in your immediate vicinity, Master. Where could Osaka Behime have disappeared to? Maybe there's a hidden passage here?
Oh, I bet that's what it is. What do you think, Nightbright?
Indeed. No Emperor's residence is complete without a secret passage or two. I made use of mine just for fun. Besides, if you don't make a habit of using them from time to time, you end up forgetting about them when the real emergency happens. You know, like an evacuation drill.
I'm told Castle Chete had them too, but I never made use of them myself. I decided that if I ever came to that, I would rather simply face my death. As far as this particular princess goes, though, I'm quite sure she has no such compunction.
Fortunately, Kotaro just happened by, so I had him tell me the trick to finding hidden passages. Let's all look together. I would stay under the boxes, but Amazonasi already got rid of them under the kotatsu. Or I could jump into the computer screen.
Yes, indeed. Connect jump. Let's see. This is a collection of background art. I wonder what it's depicting. We deliver that.
Just look at all these clothes strewn about. What a mess.
Why are you talking about my clothes like that? I mean, Osaka Behime's clothes. Yeah, not my clothes. We delivered those too. This tablet looks like it's bricked. We also deliver that. Indeed, we restructured our delivery program specifically to service customers in singularities. From now on, no one will have to go without our incredible products, even if they are trapped within a singularity. All thanks to Amazonas.com.
Please don't do that. You could very well create a new singularity. Oh yeah, I remember that Kotatsu scene for our interlude. That was fun. How they were all trying to cuddle under there. Or, not really cuddle, but I want to be under the Kotatsu. Me too. It's so comfortable here.
Ow! I just stepped on something!
That looks like the heart circuit Master just installed in Mecha Eli-chan. Oh? That's the one I originally came with before Osaka Behime removed it. I think we should bring it with us. We should be able to install it in Mark II as well. If in battle we get a chance to pull our chest open and shove this in, we may find another path to victory.
In that case, Master should hold on to it.
Okay. Ah, here we go. See? What did I tell you?
A secret staircase under the floorboards, huh? Someone's the traditionalist. Guess this means we've got her on the ropes then.
Since it's in the basement, are we going down to the pyramid? And then all the way down to Tete and then underground? Or is it still gonna be inside of this part? Because if it's underground, oh no, we're gonna walk so much from the top of the tower all the way back to the bottom. Started from the bottom, went to the top, then we're kicked out, and then we went back up, and then we gotta go back down. Oh no.
Someone's a traditionalist. Guess this means we've got her on the ropes then. Let's hurry up and take this princess down before the Mecha Eli-chan Mark II outside starts giving us grief.
Agreed. I expect we will need to fight Mark II and Osaka Behime together. Our goal is to repair the singularity and to rescue Elizabeth. Make sure to remain alert at all times, especially you, pilot candidate. Will do. That's what I like to hear. I look forward to seeing you in action. Goodbye. They already caught up to me. I gotta nigeruんだよ. It's kind kind of refreshing to have an enemy who's scared of us for a change. Damn it. I guess I don't have a choice. Help me, Mecha Ellie-chan, Mark II. You're my only hope. She's not coming? Oof. Stairs are a pain. Stairs are truly pain and suffering. Hang on a second. Let's see, which one was her number again? Hi. Mecha underscore Ellie underscore Mark underscore 2 at Terminal-chan? Yeah, do you think you can stop by right now? You can't? Oh, okay, in that case, don't worry about it. See ya, Nara. Wah, that stupid useless piece of junk. Just thought I need her more than ever. She finds something more important to do. The whole world's got it out for me. The whole world's out to get me. Wahahaha! Talk about the wind being taken out of her sails. Alright. I guess I'll just have to fight you myself. You're up, Giant Mecha Ellie-chan. I take back everything I said a moment ago. It looks like the Giant Mecha Ellie-chan is going to interfere in your battle just like before. Please be extra careful, Master. I'm still technically a boss character, you know? Yes, you are, Osaka Behime. Yes, you are indeed. Though you scare me a little bit less. Your noble phantasm isn't attacking one, so less fear. And aw, most of my ice cream melted now. Still tasty.
行くぞメカエリちゃんマーク2。これ大丈夫よね。本当に暴走しないよね。わらわが神明を明かせば。
Yeah, should be fine. Totally fine, Osaka Behime. Nothing to worry about. No fear indeed. What is fear? There's no fear. And the way we go.
愛の世界、燃える宇宙、望むすべて可弁となる。まあ、シューニャター。刺激的。
So tasty. I don't want to work. Yo, I feel the same way, Osaka Behime. Me too. Ouch. Oh, that stings. Might as well heal myself. And then do that because I feel like bullying her. I mean nothing. Osaka Behime, I would never bully you. This is going by great. It's such a tease. I wish they would give me NP gauge gain. Come on, if you're gonna lower my HP, give me that at the very least. Please. Give me normal damage. Another halfway point towards the end. Oh my. Halfway done with section 8. You know what? I mean, you know what you don't see much? You don't see so much anymore? People saying YOLO online. That's true. What about that? I remember when it seemed like everything everyone did was YOLO this, YOLO that. Just goes to show that nothing lasts forever, huh? YOLO! That sounded more like a cat being tortured. In fact, it sounded a lot like a cat. That was actually really good. I've always been a good entertainer. And you'd be surprised at how often cat yowls and bird calls can come in handy. Hey, that reminds me of an old Chinese fable about someone who gets past a checkpoint by imitating a bird.
Exactly.
That sounds like a fun story.
If you really polish them, even a talent that seems completely insignificant can help you through tough situations. I love things like that.
The right person for the right place, huh? So then, in Osaka Behemoth's case, the right place would be... It's no secret by this point that I'm a huge Hiki, right? So, Himeji Castle, obviously. Yes, I suppose it makes sense.
Man, you're surprisingly good on defense, aren't you?
Hey, if a Hiki can't win at Hikigo Mooring, what can she win at?
Anywho... There was a secret elevator in here that we all rode down to an underground factory. You know, I just thought about this now, but why do we bother with all that work climbing to the top of the tower?
There was an elevator the whole time? There was an elevator. Wow. Wow.
If we were just gonna ride a damn elevator down to the bottom anyway.
Well, I couldn't exactly build a factory in my castle, could I? I am sorry, though. Amazing, an elevator for convenience. You may have the specs, but you don't have what it takes to use them. This is what happens when you neglect your daily personal training regimen. Wah! I lost, and I even got lectured too. I'm getting out of here. Hey ho! Origami, away! She just flew away on an origami crane.
Not again.
She is as good at running away as someone with an A rank disengage.
Man, she's tough. I thought I got a pretty good hit in there, but she just shrugged it off.
Well, she is still a princess. Everyone knows they're sly, shifty creatures by nature. That's why they're so rarely killed even though they always get kidnapped. They find a way to survive no matter what sort of predicament they find themselves in. The only way to truly beat one is to destroy their mind.
Yeah. What matters now is that you need to go after her. Come to think of it, all this catching up to her and having her escape again has kind of an old-school video game vibe to it.
Wait, Master. There's something up ahead. Is that... an elevator? This must be what Osaka Behime used to escape. We'll have to use it as well to go after her.
Then what are we waiting for? Elevator, please!
Agreed. This time, I'll make sure to tear both her defeatist attitude and her origami to pieces.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Master Mecha Eli-chan, let's get going.
I'm coming too.
As am I. Of course, I will accompany you as well. We at Amazonas.com pride ourselves on sticking by our customers to provide a premium consumer experience, from the ease of placing an order to the same-day shipping. So cramped!
Whee! Elevator ride. Oh, it's so cute down here. We made it. Finally, I can breathe again. We made it. Are you okay, Master? It looked very uncomfortable in there. This is just how I am built. There is nothing I can do about it. Never mind that. What is all this?
Took the words right out of my mouth. There's no way this machinery belongs in Chete. It appears to be a factory. This must be where Mecha Elizabeth was created, and the Guardian statue modified. And of course, this factory was also delivered with free assembly by...
Yes, we know. Thank you.
Yes, of course.
I like how Mash pressed the skip ad button. So you finally made it here. Welcome to the Mecha Ellie-chan Mark II mass production factory I made before Mecha Ellie-chan went rogue. This is a nightmare. What the hell were you thinking? You cannot stop this Densha now that it's left the station. But to be perfectly honest, I'm a little concerned that I might have let this get out of hand. Ah well, as long as I don't get caught up in it, everything will be okay. I'm afraid that since you're the origin of this disaster, it is all going to come crashing down on your head. This Osaka Behime would get along super well with Kohaku from Tsukihime. Yes, indeed, they would get along so well. I love Osaka Behime as a villain. She's fun. I give her a solid 9.5. The other 0.5 is that didn't appear is because she didn't let me use the elevator earlier. And I'm salty for that. Which actually works for being a villain because she made me salty, but still. I'm afraid that since you're the origin of this disaster, it is all going to come crashing down your head. You don't know that. This is wrong. I admit I was excited for a moment, but this plan is terrible. There are too many of me, they, would end up making this nation perfect. Too perfect. Its citizens would forget the value of labor and stay holed up in their homes. Eventually, it would even lead to a decline in the birth rate. Such lot doesn't suit humans. Those who are capable of growing should devote themselves to labor. Hey, if people want to spend their lives working like chumps, they can. But I'm definitely not gonna. Do you really believe a never-ending Halloween is going to be a good thing for everyone? That's the idea. Hello, candidate Misaki. You're a fan of fantastical robots. What do you think? Is she really doing a good thing for everyone? I am, aren't I, Master? Maybe. Are we all gonna have our own mecha, our own personal mecha? I knew it! Still, looks like you don't feel great about it. But I think you feel like you aren't. It looks like you don't feel great about it. Well, you're not wrong. Your argument doesn't make sense. You're supposedly doing all this so you can take it easy. And yet that choice is itself causing you to suffer. And now look at where you are, like me. You're trying to distance yourself from the very festival you dedicated your time to creating. I'm nothing but cold, unfeeling steel, so I can handle the resulting lack of fun, but you are merely lazy flesh and blood, and so cannot deal with it.
How ludicrous. There is nothing at all fun about being lazy.
Carmilla, lazy is fun to me. I can make it even simpler. Ready? There's only one solution. Fight! Yes, that sums it up nicely. Forget it. I don't fight, I don't work, and I don't cozy up to anyone else. That's my motto.
Really? Because you looked pretty cozy with Master not too long ago.
That's the exception that proves the rule. Even the purest princess can do a little bit of you-know-what, and the most gallant warrior can be you-know-what too. Besides, I thought Master would be easy to wrap around my little finger. But that turned out to be moody impossible. My original plan was to take her hostage and use her as a bargaining chip in my plan. Eep. Bullet le dodged. At any rate, I'm determined. My laziness will not be denied or abridged. Now rise, mass production models. Oh. The face. So many Ellie-chans.
There's even more of them than there are saber faces.
So many Ellie-chans. I tried to count them all, but I keep losing track. Oh, and don't expect the mass production models to say anything. They're all my obedient puppets. I see. Then they really are robots rather than mecha. Good. Then I don't have to feel bad about sending them to the scrap heap.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Mass-produced enemies. Ha ha ha.
Oh, fun. I'm assuming there's going to be 9 of them. That is my guess.
Stairs. 9 in just one turn. Yep.
本気にさせちゃいました。
Oh no, it's 12. Fine. There's no fear here.
手をかけさせる。
What is fear? There is no fear.
No fear indeed.
This be fine. And away we go.
邪魔です。
終わるがいい。
That is cool how they're different classes. This factory is adorable. I love all the Halloween decorations. So cute. Look at how precious it be.
Wow, that they really wanted to bully Nightbright. Nightbright, what did you do?
Why are they so angry at you?
甘露が味
That's not good. That's not good at all, girl.
果てに愛がないとでも
But this be fine.
まあらシューニャタ欲が残るは正解だ
All good. Well, that's cute how the factory was first used for Halloween. That makes it even more precious.
Question mark, question mark, question mark. I forget what you did, so... Ah, just single enemy, never mind. Not as tempted now. Let's just bully one of these.
お任せあ邪魔です
Philip, comma gauge.
愛は痛いもの夏は燃えるもの触れ合いアビルーパのいざない
Good job, comma.
I forget if I summoned Wu. I feel like I should have summoned her. But this is the, of course, the story one, so maybe that's why her thing is blocked. Okay.
Oh yeah, true, the Agartha...
The Agartha progression. And again, more filling of the gauge for Kama.
粛清排除。
愛は痛いもの
He's getting pretty close. I can use the 20% battery soon. Yes, indeed, I can do it next turn.
Woo hoo
星
hoo.
の灯火が消え諸人
This
は
is working out
運命を裁かれ
nicely.
マハプラ
I like it.
Okay. Very good. Oh, it's an extra powerful one. Adorable.
Ouch.
They're really angry. But this be fine. Now do the thing. Very good.
まあらシューニャタ欲が残るは正解だ
悪を裁かなければならない。
Yay, they did the thing.
Woohoo. Iron Fist Rocket Punch! Those missiles are blasting everything, including us.
I can't tell whether these mass-produced Mecha Eli-chan Mark IIs are idiots or just Very simple manifestations of evil, but they're certainly giving us plenty of time to plan our moves. We should think positively about this. The giant Mecha Eli-chan is being very intelligent about this. She has clearly decided that attempting to shield Osaka Behime from a potential collateral damage as she attacks us is not a priority. It's extremely logical.
How dreadfully cold-hearted. Eh? Where did Osaka Behime go?
It looks like she has escaped yet again, but there's nowhere left for her to run. We finally cornered her, Master. Let's go save Elizabeth. Ellie! Ellie, I will rescue you.
Man, I really did get up to some pretty bad stuff, didn't I?
Yep, that was a surprisingly close call.
Yep, indeed. Indeed. As Mark II sees it, if your plan had gone according to, well, plan, the whole world would have become a dystopia, and the singularity would have become the new reality. At worst, it could have destroyed the whole world.
Yikes.
What a shame. I was so close to achieving my perfect dominion over all. And I would have succeeded too if I had not made Elizabeth part of my plan. That's right. I only lost because of Elizabeth. Neither Osaka Behime nor I can completely control her. Well, Ellie is technically a ruler herself. More importantly, she's not the sort to just quietly follow someone's orders. That's right, which is why I can state with confidence that nothing which happened afterward was in any way my responsibility.
If you say so.
Uh-oh. What's she implying? No fear.
Oh no, we did have to go all the way down here. I'm happy there's an elevator.
Reactor room.
Ellie?
What is this place?
I'm fairly certain this is where the Guardian statue used to be. Oh.
Dearlet,
Save me?
LL? Why did you hang yourself... why did you hang her upside down, Mark II? Her incessant chatter became annoying. I turned her upside down hoping that it would shut her up. It did not. And since she keeps struggling and running around, I'm afraid I'll need your help to hold her down. It's last year all over again. I think I'm having trauma flashbacks here. It's last year all over again. Yeah, this takes me back too. But is that really what matters right now?
How?
Is that the first thing you think of when you see me in such a horrible peril? Carmilla, I understand she's not exactly you per se, but...
If you have something to say, Nightbright, just go ahead and say it.
Her chatter is so obnoxious that I couldn't imagine a form of torture that would even begin to compare.
I know what you mean.
Whoa, textbook definition of setting aside one's feelings.
So I'm guessing that if we shut down this reactor, it'll shut down the giant Mecha Eli-chan Mark II as well?
I guess you can't put anything past a genius like Leonardo da Vinci.
That's exactly right.
If you, Tosca, save Elizabeth and shut the reactor down, then you can hang it up. 'Cause you've got me beat. But if I beat you here, I will have snatched victory from the jaws of dismal defeat. Halloween is mine. Nothing will stop me from becoming the ultimate, permanent Hiko. Hold it right there. Halloween belongs to me and to everyone else. It's all about singing, people dancing, and everyone eating candy. So just give it up now, baddie. Nobody gets to ruin Halloween with their own selfish desires as long as I'm around. To hear you say something like that under circumstances like this, Perhaps you've grown as a ruler after all, if only a bit. Besides, if you stay inside too long, you'll end up... what was that animal unique to Japan called again? The one with huge eyes and a giant belly? Oh, a tanuki. You'll end up looking like a tanuki. Tanuki are cute looking. I think they're cute. The male ones are a little cursed, but they still cute. Damn straight I will. That wonderful, neat lifestyle makes me nice and plump. And don't bother with the snarky jabs. Nothing you can say will change my mind. I don't care one bit if I gain a little weight. Why in the world not? I'd be devastated if I put on so much as an extra pound. Any good idol would think the same. How can you be my complete opposite in every way like this? You took the words right out of my mouth. You hate being confined. And I hate going out. You want to be a symbol for your nation. I want to be something more than that. You want to be an idol adored by millions. I want to be a princess for my chosen few. If we'd both be after the same thing, we might have ended up as rivals. But we're not. We want completely different things out of life. There shouldn't be any conflict between us. None of that matters now. I will make my dreams come true, so this time, I'm going all out. Mecha Ellie-chan Mark II. Activate your secret weapon, thingy. Yeah, that one. Oh? Are you finally done talking? I thought I was going to start resting. All we have to do now is kill every single one of them. The princess's prime directive is sloth. I accept this as a valid form of governance. Accordingly, I shall crush everything in a fair and balanced manner and impose the rule of sloth on all. None shall be allowed out. None shall be allowed to work. Tay-Tay will become a nation of neats. Work won't even be an option. All the people will need is sloth, submission, and permanent compulsory welfare. They shall be reduced to nothing more than meat bags, whose only actions are to consume food and oxygen. Not even hell. That isn't what I wanted at all. Hey, Mark II. Are you going rogue or something? Trying to start a robot apocalypse? Is that what you think, princess? That I've gone rogue? Ah, rogue AI, rogue AI. This is why I hate technology. Doshite? How? When? Wow, why did she go all net on us like this? I didn't do anything weird wrong. Really? Are you sure you didn't do anything? No, she didn't. This happens to me all the time. I can't even begin to count all the karaoke machines that practically explode the second I touch them. I think that's an entirely different kind of problem. Did I go rogue because I'm an Elizabeth? Or am I an Elizabeth because I went rogue? Meh. Questions for later. All of you are going to die now. I think now's as good as a time as any for that secret weapon. Click. What the? Booyah! What is this? It's sapping me of my strength. It feels like it's absorbing our magical energy. Why you? What did you do? What the? Blah! It's affecting you too? The princess's plan was softer than she is. I improved upon it. This is the reactor that provided Giant Mecha Ellie-chan with energy. I've modified it to an anti-servant weapon. Wow! Mark II, you're so smart! By inverting its functionality, I have created an ultimate weapon that absorbs magical energy from spirit origins and converts it into illicit particles. I call it... let's see... How about Omni Elliezer? Every servant is gonna be Ellie. The most terrifying weapon of all. may be ridiculous, but it's working scary fast.
I don't want to die. Yamete, could stop. Damn it, I can't move. Get out of here, Master. Please save yourself.
It exploded? An explosion? Great minds like us really do think alike, Mark II. That's how I knew what you were going to do, and devised a genius plan to stop it. I guess even an idiot can't understand stupidity. So you mean you had the same idea as she did? Well, I can see your energy hasn't been drained if you've got enough left for that kind of snark. But witty repartee can wait till later. Pilot candidates, get behind me. I'll divide my energy among the other servants. It will damage them a bit, but at least they will be able to move.
Huh? That's definitely better, but it still hurts like hell I let my guard down.
Empress, fortitude!
This is remarkably painful. CO Spirit! Hang on. Why is Mecha Ellie-chan the only one who can move freely here? Oh crap! Don't tell me your energy source is actually...
You guessed it. Nuclear fusion. Kidding. I simply have a function that nullifies the reactor's absorption. Just like Mecha Ellie-chan Mark II over there. You said we think alike, Mark I. Then you should be able to understand my logic. It doesn't matter whether people are lazy or industrious. At the end of the day, they're essentially the same. In which case, wouldn't it be more efficient to make it so they consume less energy, even only slightly? Don't be ridiculous. If you did that, no one would be able to enjoy Halloween. Isn't being human all about enjoying laziness and an indolent existence? No, I may not be able to empathize with them, but I do understand them. Human energy sources are far more complex than ours. It's the way all manner of elements mix and interact with their emotions that provide humans with energy. They work every day, feel sad, sometimes even exhausted, but then they go to festivals. These let them forget their pain. Laziness doesn't give them energy, it just saps them of the will to do anything.
Okay, partially true.
Do anything else. I see. There is nothing further to discuss. After all, a lazy existence is sufficient to ensure Cheite's permanence. Very well then. As the guardian statue of Cheite, I find you guilty of treason. I shall defeat you in battle in order to protect my homeland. Agreed. The time for talk is over. As a fellow guardian statue of Cheite, it saddens me to see you having gone so rogue. So I in turn find you guilty of sloth. The Cheite you are trying to create is not the one I wish for. Misaki, I'll need your help. As the guardian statue of Cheite, I can't stand back and let Mark II's mistake continue unabated any longer.
Oh! Ruler?
Wow. So when Mark II goes rogue, Mark II becomes a ruler. And when Mecha Ellie-chan doesn't have a heart, she becomes a berserker. That's a big difference. Alrighty.
Well, it's a good thing I am friends with Avengers. Avengers and I are good together.
Now, if only the 4-star Avengers liked me more.
I need Gorgon. I need Doggo. Eventually, I will collect all the Avengers.
Oh, this is working out nicely. Look at her filling up her gauge. Oh, how sweet.
Everything turns to Ellie. How terrifying. fear, no fear. Okay, yeah, that's for herself.
粛清はい
And I just want to use All Buster.
いいでし
I was gonna say All Arjuna, but nah.
滅亡と創生はこれ表裏一体マハプララヤ来た
ょう笑わせないで
終わるがいい
Good.
悪を裁かなければならない
Mark II has been defeated. This is very nice. And then I will win her love. I will open up her chest and put in the heart piece. Boop. Because I'm gonna fight her again, I can see. Damn, she's tough. She's tough. Damn it. This reactor crap has me moving in freaking slow motion. Hell, I couldn't even move at all if it weren't for the mechanical dragon girl's magical energy. Dear lads, all the head's starting to go to my blood. I can only distract myself by humming for so long. Must you screech so obnoxiously, original? You're damaging my perfect finish. I don't get it. How can you be so destructively off-key when our voices are fundamentally identical? No doubt the whole reason we ended up looking like demonic monsters rather than beautiful angels is because of that destructive voice of yours. My voice isn't destructive. And if somehow it was, that's because I'm doing it on purpose. Master? I can see you and the look of crushing, overwhelming despair on your face. Is there something you wish to say, Master of Chaldea? Ellie, please sing for me. Surely, there are less horrible ways to end your own life. Master? You want me to sing? Even though I'm in such a horrible condition after this cruel and unnecessary torment? No, idols can't make excuses. It must be really important for you that I sing for you, right? So if you want to hear me sing, I'll gladly put on a show for you, Master. I don't even care if I'm hanging upside down. Your lungs are building up tremendous power. But how? They should have practically withered by now. No, wait, please stop. You're singing. In a tiny enclosed space like this, it will... Ha! You can't stop showbiz. For my opening number, I'll of course be singing my famous debut song. The Halloween arrangement of Bathory Elizabeth. Love is Dracul? I want to hear the Halloween arrangement of Bathory Elizabeth. Huh? This song is normal. No, if anything, it's actually genuinely beautiful. I can't believe it. It's a Halloween miracle. What's going on? All my outputs and stats are dropping sharply. It's having a negative effect on Mecha Ellie-chan Mark II? What about you, Mecha Ellie-chan? Are you okay? I'm fine. I can't quite believe it myself, but it isn't hurting me at all. Much as I hate to admit it, it's actually having a healing effect on my mind. Why is it only hurting Mark II? The primary difference between me and her is... No, it can't be. The heart circuit? That would seem to be the only logical explanation. I think having a heart would open the door to a lot of suffering in its own right, though. Then, this means we've won. Again with the open hand? This is true pop music. This is true pop music. It's a little on the psychedelic side, but still, I think I rather like it. Being a mecha, it's difficult to put into words exactly what I like about it. But I can say for sure that something like this could be played at full blast at a street festival. What a lovely day this turned out to be. You've lost your mind, Mark I. Or perhaps this song is actually a kind of mental attack. We are both guardian statues. How could you possibly enjoy such a nightmarish performance?
True, you and I are much more similar than not. Though we are both born from the anti-hero Elizabeth, neither of us could ever become her, as both of us gave up on singing. But where I continued to carry out her desire to be this land's ruler, you discarded even that. That was an act of pure ego, done only to allow you to remain as Chete's guardian, rather than to go on protecting its people as the ruler. So it's no wonder an egomaniac like you hears a song like this as something horrid. Singing is a festive act, but sloth wallows in silence. They could never be further apart. I'm sure it's having such a deleterious effect on you because you're trying to impose laziness on the world.
Man, I don't know what you guys are so worried about. I'm really digging this song.
What does that matter? That I see no value in song does not affect my own worth? Regardless, this is still dreadfully unpleasant. Stop your singing right now, Elizabeth, or I will crush your larynx with my bare hands. Won't stop. Not even God can stop me once I start singing. Especially not when I'm singing for Master.
That's right, now that I think about it. For some reason, Elizabeth actually sings well whenever she's singing for someone else. How very odd.
Wait, what's going on? The reactor's output is decreasing, and now I'm starting to malfunction too? That's impossible. Oh hey, I'm all better.
Alright, now this is what I'm talking about.
I thought I was gonna soon die. It seems I'll have to put a sincere effort into crushing you, you repulsive lizard. Fine then. I will have the main unit support me. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. That's more like it. Now, we're finally on even footing. This is much better for a final showdown. Come on then, Mark II. I'll show you just how absolute you really are. Oh my gosh, it's a final showdown between me, myself, and I. My fans are gonna eat this up. You can do this, Misaki. I'll keep singing as hard as I can to cheer you on. That's nice to know that Elizabeth sings well when it's for other people. That's cute. That is adorable. Very, very good to know. So precious. Oh, Ellie, you're adorable. Cool.
夏の魔王コース
Let's see.
美しき欲の
He has 2 gauges, no fear.
花あ溢れちゃいました甘露
I'll just do Kama first.
燃えるお任せあれ
了解しました
Oh wow, one of my commissions finished so fast.
世界燃える宇宙望むすべ
This is amazing. Sorry, I gotta take care of like this invoice real quick.
て
Because I am just amazed. That was like super duper fast. That just means
知る
there is more time for other stuff. As in... That means I gotta record something because I was gonna
もう前だ
do another or a different cover, like depending on if it would come in on time. So that just means the world is telling me to do the thing. I will be the idol instead. I'm sorry, Ellie. Or now we can sing together, Ellie.
星の灯火が消え諸人は運命を裁かれる
Oh wow. Faster than I expected. Amazing.
愛は痛い
Okay, let's do this. Poke. Good thing this fight is kind of long, so I can just do this real quick.
ロック
Hey.
する無産しますか無産しますか
Okay. And now the final fight. Oh gosh, I just realized how many debuffs she gave me.
Well, it's a good thing we still lived. If we didn't, that would have been sad. A little bit embarrassing.
邪魔です。
行きましょう。
Okay.
終わるがいい。
愛は痛いもの。
Cool.
小娘と侮ったか。
Okay. Done with that part and bam. Perfect. Finished in time to finish the fight. I had to thank the artist ASAP. It's like when I see it, I just have to be like, thank you so much. Now, pilot candidates. It's hard circuit time. Show me your chest. It's hard circuit time. What? Stop it. Don't do this. Ah. Okay. I'm putting it in. Boop. What is this? This can't be right. It's too late for me to have a heart. I can't stand it. I was supposed to usher in an era of laziness and chete. It's time to accept the truth, Mark II. Our rightful role is to be guardians, not rulers. Right now, Chete is beset by chaos and disarray. It needs our help if it's going to be rebuilt. It seems I've been beaten by the prototype. I'm not a prototype. I'm a complete, perfect, one-of-a-kind original. Magus Aegis, Elizabeth Channel. Mecha Ellie-chan for short. And if you don't like it, tough. Hooray! Now could you maybe get me down from here, dearlet? Carmilla! Sashi-shin! You got it. Thanks, dearlet. Oh, sure. Don't bother thanking me. I'm just the one who actually did it. And as for you two, I like how she just ignores him. Oh well, it's all water under the bridge now. What's another couple of mess at this point anyway? I mean, a couple of me's at this point anyway. Besides, now we can upgrade my Elizabeth trio to a full-blown Elizabeth quintet. It'll be epic. Yawn. Carmilla really is good at setting her personal feelings aside. I guess this means I lost, huh? You sure did, Batty. Just give it up already, okay? Yes, I know. I will cut to stand. Goodbye, Batty. Bestie. I'm gonna go sulk in the corner for a little bit. You guys do your thing. Just let me know when you're done. Okay. So, what are you two going to do now? We're the guardians of Chete. Even if we have been given spirit origins as servants, our role will never change. That said, if we're being honest, the energy requirements for keeping us both active at once are simply too great. If we both remain here, we could end up becoming a singularity ourselves. So if we're going to keep Chete safe, I'm afraid one of us will have to go back to being a statue. I see. Oh no, this is where they're gonna make me choose. I don't want to choose. Game, stop it. I hate things when they make me choose. I want both. I'm greedy. In that case, since I lost, I should be the one to go back to sleep. You can handle things from here, prototype. No, as a prototype, I should be the one to return to statuedom. I'm a loser too, after all. I think I've got a better idea. Why not come to Chaldea? Yes, Master Misaki, you genius! I'm still just a pilot cadet, you know. Come to my Chaldea. You mean you want us both to come to Chaldea? That's an intriguing proposition. However, only one of us can accompany you. Mecha Ellie-chan, you ruined my moment! I was trying to choose the harem ending. Why?
As I said, we're the guardians of Castle Chete. One of us will stay behind to protect it, while the other will go off to provide foreign aid. The big one can be the one to stay back to protect.
Come on!
We cannot abandon our duties no matter what. We take pride in being guardians after all.
Agreed, for that matter. Until the singularity is completely repaired, we will need some insurance to prevent Giant Mecha Elichan Mark II from going rogue herself.
That goes for the mass-produced models Osaka Behime made as well.
I can only bring one of you back.
Don't worry. We share data on our network. Once we share memories with each other, it won't matter which one of us goes to Chaldea. Our specs are all the same and our appearance and personalities aren't too different either. Whichever of us you choose will respect your wishes and the other's freedom to go with you. So go ahead and pick whichever of us you like. Either way, we'll both share the joy of being chosen. Agreed. I was planning to go back to sleep anyway, so I'm certainly not about to complain. Huh? Now what is it? What's this alarm for?
Oops. Tell me she did not just say oops.
Ah, right. Well, okay. I'll just be straight with you. The reactor's about to explode.
What?
An explosion. It's the classic ass pull whenever you need to make everything go away. To just kieru as if it never happened. So what happened to me afterwards? Relax, obviously nothing terrible as you are still alive and well. I mean, there may or may not have been some noble sacrifices made.
Ha! That your way of saying you took responsibility for the mess you made?
Hey, I really thought I was gonna Shin die at the time. So on that note, let's see what happened to me after all that went down.
Take it away!
Flashback. An ending? I'm at the end! Oh my! No battle? There we go. It's finally time for the explosion I promised. Sorry it took so long. I'm sorry? When you say explosion, do you mean kaboom? That's right. Every evil underground layer goes out with an explosion. Everyone knows that. Ooh, there'll be quests to pick my Mecha Elichan. There's no story or battle, it's just a summoning dialogue. Oh, that's cool. I designed this one to explode pretty spectacularly in case I ever lost. The logical end of sloth is decay and death, to be clearer. The reactor has been filled to capacity with all the Elisa particles gathered from Elizabeth and all of you. Unless Giant Mecha Elichan Mark II goes on a rampage and uses that energy up, it will overload the reactor until it goes critical and explodes. Why did you not add some sort of pressure release valve on something or something along those lines? Rampages are Mecha's bread and butter. Doing something to impede that would be unethical. You're not even sorry about this. The explosion will be on par with a hydrogen bomb. It's more than enough to completely reduce Chete Pyramid Himeji Castle to its component atoms. Serves you right, as I say.
Mark II, you are savage! What do you think you're doing? I thought you were Chete's guardian.
That's fair. Until just a moment ago, I believed that my defeat would also mean the end of Castle Chete. After all, I am a steel demoness in a steel demon castle. In essence, I am Castle Chete. So it's only logical that I would arrive at the conclusion that my defeat means the end of Chete. Classic Elizabeth thinking! I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm embarrassed from the very bottom of my heart circuit. I suppose that no matter how smart she may be, there is no escaping that Elizabeth will always be Elizabeth. And just what do you mean by that? Even I'd never blow myself up on purpose.
Right. This one's constantly getting into trouble though. I gotta wonder if it's not on purpose. Damn it. We'll just have to book it the hell out of here. Come on, Master. We need to get to the elevator, which takes us up to the Himeji Castle again, and then climb back down from there to Cheite Castle's entrance, Toot Suite. We gotta go back up and then back down. Why? Yeah. We are way short on time, so you're just getting a piggyback ride. Let's go. Wait! Huh?
What's wrong, Osaka Behime? Shouldn't you be escaping as well? No, I must stay here. I should take responsibility for all the trouble I caused. So I'll use my noble phantasm to contain the blast as much as I can.
You can't be serious.
Mark II, will you show them the way out of here? Very well. I shall enter this into the record as a show of good faith on your part.
Let's go, Master.
But, Ellie, but...
Just forget it. Come on, we need to go.
He's right, dearlet.
You guys get out of here.
Hey. Why are you still here? 'Cause I wanna be? I'm about to use my noble phantasm to try and stop the reactor from exploding. Well, as much as I can anyway. Even if I succeed, staying here will get you killed. But if you fail, my castle Cheite is gonna be destroyed, right? I'm sorry. This is such a touching moment. It's okay. I'm kind of the one who got this ball rolling in the first place. If I hadn't made such a mess of things every Halloween, the Guardian statue never would have woken up. Even the fact that Himeji Castle ended up coming here just because you used the Holy Grail to wish that you could stay shut in forever isn't something you intended. I guess not. No, that's not true. It's just a thing for princesses like me to blame everyone else for our mistakes. So how come you didn't do that here and just run away?
You better believe I thought about it.
But I guess even I feel like sticking around and seeing things through, sometimes. Ooh, see you later.
Have a good rest of your day, Pokedude. I am excited to summon.
And even I want to make amends for all the trouble I caused. Also sometimes, especially when... Yeah? Especially for the very first IRL friend I ever made. Friend? Ouch! I don't think any of the noble phantasm I took to the face in this event hurt quite that bad. Aha! So you mean we're actually friends? You didn't realize? Well, I didn't think you could have more than just one friend. See, I have a friend and she's an idol like me, but she's also my fiercest rival. So having two friends, that is, it's like a dream come true. But what about Nidocris and Kiyohime? What are they to you, Elizabeth? You're the first, well, only friend I've ever made. I mean, unless you count my online pals. I count online friends. I'm actually kind of a big deal on social media. Alright, I better get moving. Okay, here comes my noble phantasm. Great Hachitendo of Hakuro Castle. I can't see what I'm aiming at. Wait a sec. You've been a nerdy girl with glasses this whole time. This is just who I am. Excuse me for being all dark and gloomy. Hey, there's nothing wrong with the cool intellectual look. Even if a look is all it is in your case. I mean, I too use glasses. Hey, make up your damn mind. Either compliment me or insult me, but don't do both at the same time. Grr. Come on. It's no use. I can't hold it back. What do we do? Should I use my noble phantasm too? Are you nuts? Your noble phantasm would only cause the Elisa particles to... That's it! What? Your noble phantasm is offensive. So it's made up of negative Elisa particles, but the energy built up here is made out of positive Elisa particles. What now? If those differently charged particles collide, it will create an explosion on par with the Big Bang. How is that a good thing? Okay, stay with me here. I thought that at first, but after a bit more thinking it over, these particles are really just another type of magical energy, and your noble phantasm is really just a terribly screechy voice. Ahem. It's called my supersonic dragon breath. Thank you very much. The energy from your noble phantasm carries the opposite charge to the energy in the reactor. So theoretically, your noble phantasm should be able to nullify its EP. EP? I'm not sure what those stand for, but basically, my NP is super powerful? It could literally save the world. I mean, it's not totally impossible that they might interact badly and cause a universe-ending explosion. But since things are already kinda headed in that direction, it won't hurt to try. Are you sure this won't save Castle Chete? That sounds like a whole lot of uncertainties. Don't worry, LL. If worse comes to worse, I'll use all my magical energy to protect you. After all, you're my friend. Okay, baddie. I'll sing my heart out, knowing that you've got my back. Alright, Reactor. Get ready to hear the best song of your tragically short life. This song is even better than the thunderclouds on Yano's Hill. This is my #1 hit song in the whole servant world. Love is Draku... I mean... Battery. Elizabeth. Scream! I love how the singing is just scream! Huh? Yes, it's working. I can hear her singing. I can't hear her singing at all. The positive EP and negative EP are canceling each other out. If we're lucky and they both keep depleting like this. Singing her heart out. This could work. I think we might just be okay. Key change. Yes. We're almost there. I haven't sung that hard forever. How was it? Why are you stopping? Oh. Rest in pieces, girls. Rest in peace. I just picked up an explosion. Did they fail? No, they didn't. It looks like Castle Chete is still intact. I was able to confirm that just before the explosion, the Elisa particle density has been substantially reduced. It would appear that the pair of them succeeded, even in their own clumsy, inelegant sort of way. Thank goodness! It's such a relief to see my pyramid remains intact. What about the two of them? Did they make it? No, probably not. Agreed. That seems highly unlikely. No, they made it. Yes. Such noble sacrifice those two made. I must be certain to erect a statue in their honor. Ron should do, I think. We're still very much alive. No body, no death. Duh. I grant you that it did look pretty rough back there, but as you can see, we're still alive and kicking. Thank you, Himeji Castle. Thank you, my noble phantasm. All I know is that everything blew up just as I finished my song. Is Castle Chete okay? Is it? It is? Thank goodness. Finally, my amazing singing saved the whole entire world. Time to brag about this on all the social network things. NBD. No big deal. Just save the world with the power of song. Hashtag humblebrag. Oh gosh. Ooh, I already got some responses. Idol, LOL, sure you did. Just how to shine the world. Hashtag FTFY. Thanks, I needed that laugh.
How's the weather in hashtag Dreamland?
Well, that's weird. Nobody believes me. Wow! That's a lot of coins.
So that's how much they cost though, Of course they don't. We were here to see it and are still having trouble believing it.
Now then. Oh. I'm not quite sure what to say except... Here's a holy grail. Thank you. Don't Itoshi mention it. I'm sorry for all the trouble. Well, I'm just gonna go over here and disappear forever and try to make up for all the things. Well, if you still feel bad, wanna try getting over the shut-in thing? I mean, well, if you still feel bad. Huh? Thanks, but I think that would be far too brazen of me. So what? You're simply going to disappear along with the repaired singularity? I thought that would be for the best.
Well, it wouldn't. If you truly regret what you've done, disappearing will fix nothing. If there's a chance for you to make amends, then take it. Not all of us are lucky enough to get such an opportunity.
But I'm not a servant anymore. I'm just the same old castle monster I used to be. A poor, beautiful, bespectacled maiden who got her fox look stolen from her by a certain Tamamo. The world would just be better off if I disappeared like any other monster should.
Let's just let her be, Master. If she wants to go back to being a shut-in and disappear forever, no sense in us trying to stop her.
You really are a selfish bore, aren't you?
Huh?
She's a princess, remember? Surely, she should take responsibility and kill herself now. No. Not a good look for me. I just thought I'd get caught up in the singularity when it disappears. So even when it comes to your dramatic exit, you're lazy. What kind of princess are you? Osakabe. What now? I may not be a princess anymore, but that doesn't mean you can just call me by my... Be honest with me. Okay.
Don't you want more fun out of life?
Well, sure I do. But it can't be... Shikata-nied. I'm still the ruler of Himeji Castle, you know. Plus, I know I've caused a lot of trouble for everyone. And more importantly, I wouldn't really do anything differently. I'm not one of those plucky princesses with hidden reserves of courage to call upon when I gotta. I'm just going to lock myself in my room and wait to disappear, like any homely, glasses-wearing beauty would. That seems the easiest and most sensible thing to do. But I'll miss you if you do that. So what? Is hearing that's supposed to make me happy or something? It totally doesn't. Oh? You're being all soon now? We have more than enough of those, and it's totally played out.
Hardly. It's a rather recent term, in fact. I will grant you that the whole hot and cold sort of attitude has been around since forever, though.
Hey, no one asked for a color commentary. Uru, shut it! It's not like we were actually friends or anything, right? All I did was use you for my own selfish purposes. I used you too. Even Steven. You can't fool me. I bet you say that to everyone, don't you? Of course! Yeah, pretty much. Of course! Yeah, pretty much I do. I'm not gonna deny that. Wait, so now you're just admitting it? Oh, I don't know about that. It's a lot harder to pull one over on Master than you think. Where do you get all that confidence from? Is that what it's like to trust someone implicitly? Still, everyone, huh? So whether it's a great hero like Heracles or someone like me, you're really not shy about admitting you need our help, are you? So that must mean you really do need my help. Even though I'm a beautiful, isolated shut-in who's lived her whole life online and doesn't know a thing about the outside world.
This beautiful bitch is really the important thing to you, isn't it?
That's just who I am. Alright then, I won't refuse your summon. If you want me to go with you, I'll go with you. Is that okay with you, LL? Why wouldn't it be? Would you rather I said it was only okay if it was your alter or something? So you just assume I would go from the start? Can't you at least try to understand my anxiety? You're my only IRL friend, you know. Of course I understand. In fact, I bet I understand it even better than you do. That's why I'm so glad we got to be friends. I'm not going to let you shut yourself away anymore. I'm going to make you step outside your comfort zone, even if I have to drag you out there myself. Okay. And then Osaka Behime became friends with the gamer girls and also Blackbeard. I guess that wraps up this year's Halloween then. Pilot candidate Misaki, strange though the circumstances were, the bond we form is genuine. As the guardians of Chete, we shall temporarily lend you our aid in service of safeguarding humanity. We are the Steel Servants, Mecha Eli-chan Mark 1 and Mark 2. We vow to use our artillery and lightning to keep you safe. Cool. And so, my life as a shut-in came to a sudden and unexpected end. Now that my sweet, insulated life is over, I'll be spending my days in battle for the foreseeable future. Psych! If you bought any of that, you grossly underestimated how far I'd go to stay shut in forever. Senpai, your room has been completely redecorated. Is this really my room? My room? It's beautiful! Iron Servant power is amazing. How is that relevant here? Well, just look. Now that Amazonas.com is operating again.
Delivery. That's 1 Emiya pizza, 1 Bodica soup, and 1 video game dug up from Chaldea's library. It's a civilization restoration strategy game you can play essentially forever.
Yay, thanks. And there, signed.
You're all set. Thank you for ordering from Amazonas.com. We'll always be here for you. Of course, I mean both you in the specific sense and you in the general consumer sense.
You're not planning on going back to being a shut-in again, are you? As a fellow servant, I cannot allow you to do that. Besides, didn't you agree to give up being a shut-in and start fighting for her as a servant? And I meant it when I said it. But it's not like there's any immediate danger now, right? Plus, you've got tons of other servants. You don't need me right now. So I don't see any harm in letting me stay here and keep being lazy. You know, when she heard your name, Musashi got this look on her face. Ah, yes, it seems she knew who you were. As soon as she learned your whereabouts, she began cracking her knuckles something fierce.
Do you have any jobs for me?
This is fun. I love this Halloween recap. It's great. Ooh. Lomi? I don't think I've had that. I want that now. Let's see. I want that. That sounds tasty. I want some noodles with delicious broth. That sounds super good. Like when I hear Lomi though, I think of Lomi Lomi salmon, which is a thing here that's like it's salmon, onions, and tomatoes. But that Lomi, I want that.
Like, that Filipino dish sounds so good. Because I love pancit. Like, pancit noodles are good. Both types of noodles. I like the thin ones and the thick ones. I like the mixed pancit the most. It's satisfying at the best of both worlds. Not sure what the broth tastes like, but I can just imagine the noodles. Oh yeah, that must be good. I want that. Oh, I imagine we can come up with something. Hi, Batty. I came to see how you're... Hey, it's Mecha me. Great timing. What do you want, Elizabeth? I prefer we not talk unless it is absolutely necessary. I'd be positively mortified if my friends found out we were associating. Oh, so I brought back this, Mecha Ellie. Well, that's mean. Would it kill you to be a little nicer to me? I am technically the savior of Chete after all. I will deal with that matter later. Much later. Now, what do you want? Well, you know how my concert at Castle Chete ended up being cancelled? What, with everything that just happened? And it feels like it'd be weird to go back there and sing at this point. So I decided to change venues and put on the concert right here in Chaldea. I would just as soon pretend you don't exist, but I suppose where singing is concerned, I'm willing to let you have your way. I see. A concert, huh? Well, actually, if it gives us a chance to hear that beautiful singing voice again, maybe it'd be kind of nice. Don't be ridiculous. Her next performance will be just as horrific as usual. Huh? Back then, she was singing for Master. But this time, she will be singing for herself. And whenever she sings for herself, well, we've all heard how that sounds. I was also thinking we could all go out on stage at once. Think about it. Wouldn't it be awesome having all four of us there at the same time? I like that. I believe I will make my grand entrance by flying in, thrusters blazing. In fact, I've always thought that your concert could use a little more electronic pizzazz. Nah, I feel like if Osaka Behime was like summoned, instead of mentioning someone else that she knows, just bribe her. Be like, Osaka Behime, if you do the thing for me, if you do this one specific thing, you win this fight, we can go get this limited edition merch. And she'd be like, oh heck yeah, master! Like, Mas-chan, you're the best! Let me take care of it. I'll set up a light show so bright, the audience will be seeing stars for a week. And if the lights don't get them, my Mecha Ellie punch will. In fact, what do you think of having Mark II take a leave of absence so we can perform a double Mecha Ellie-chan punch? Oh no. I dared to hope we could avoid this. More fool of me. Oh no. I kinda wanna see that. The double punch. I know, Senpai. Just when I thought we might conclude this year's Halloween without any major disaster. And flashback. I see. Typical rocks fall, everything blows up twist, huh? I'm just glad that Twist didn't singe my hair. Damn, looking back on that whole mess, I gotta say, that has to be the dumbest world-ending crisis of all time. Well, excuse me for not coming up with something cleverer. I was at my wit's end at the time, okay? Anyway, Ma-chan, that's what happened during Halloween. Do you remember now? I think so. I think something's still nagging at me. I think so. That's great.
I know it wasn't exactly an enriching experience, and it sure didn't show me in the best light. But I'd still hate for it to be forgotten entirely. I think so, huh? It sounds like she still hasn't completely recovered her memories. I have a suggestion. Let's go back to Chaldea and look for whoever did this to her. Good idea. I'll put good money on it being Moriarty, though. This is exactly the sort of thing he likes to do.
Now that you mention it, he was the one pulling all the strings during the third Halloween, wasn't he?
Well, Machan, there you have it. Now that we're done here, Tete Pyramid Himeji Castle is officially closed. I like how they're just blaming Moriarty. It was one of the craziest, wildest, most chaotic events Chaldea's ever seen. Did it bring back fond memories? Did you enjoy revisiting it? As long as you had fun, I'd say all's well that ends well. Indeed, seeing you enjoy yourself makes us happy too. Congratulations on making it to the end, pilot candidate. Thank you so much for your patronage. Just kidding.
The end.
Wonderful ending. The Halloween events are just insane just based on this recap. That is very, very intense. Ah, yes, the warning, you can officially add either or. I want both. But I will pick the pink one. I will have to go for the pink one. I'm sorry, Mark II.
But we didn't bond as much.
Yay! I want both, but yay! It is sad. But I'm glad that they share memories. So then that way they're fine. Ooh, bee pellets. Those look yummy. I want to eat it. I love this.
Mecha Eri-chan.
私はアルターエゴメイガセイジスエリザベートチャンネル長いでしょうメカエリちゃんで結構です。この度は私がそして常にはエリザベートが迷惑をかけているようですね。特別にお前をパイロット候補として認めます。くれぐれも私を悪用しないように。
Yay! I got my mecha. Mecha Ellie-chan has been added permanently to your roster. Yay! I cried though. And now for the epilogue.
Oh, beautiful epilogue. Here I am.
Stare. Sometime later.
To be perfectly clear, I had no part in this, understand?
Really now?
You know, if you fess up now and say that you only had Master's best interests at heart, the caster's servants will probably let you off with just a minor curse that makes you throw your back out more often. Please, not that! As funny as throwing out one's back may sound, I assure you the experience is dreadfully painful. Do you know that in Europe, it is referred to as the witch's shot? Ah, what I wouldn't give to see my younger self here. Then I could transfer my mind to his body and be done with all these aging woes. Ahem. At any rate, all that aside.
Ooh, hello? And no, I don't blame them for suspecting Moriarty, especially since he did a thing in the third event.
I truthfully have no knowledge of any of this. However, even in my ignorance, I can make an educated guess. Then tell us, Professor. What does the person who erased Master's Halloween memories want? What could one have to gain by erasing memories of Halloween, other than lowering interest in Halloween in general? Okay, fair enough. What be the point, though? Well, for one thing, there could be a singularity that stands to benefit from possessing memories of Halloween. I see. If that's true, we may be dealing with a new Halloween singularity. Still, whatever the one behind this was planning, we can assume it has failed now that now that Master has regained her memories. I'm not so sure. Huh? It could very well be that the efforts we undertook to restore Master's memories were all part of this plan, with the ultimate goal of reviving these half-forgotten Halloweens, so they would leave an even stronger impressions.
Meaning?
My suspicion is that whoever is behind this wants to create a new Halloween, much like those that came before, and wants us to deal with it in the same manner. The more familiar we are with the pattern, the more likely we are to grow complacent with it. Are you familiar with Heinrich's Law? Even if we think we're being careful, there's no guarantee we won't stumble into a hole we've been careful to avoid before. I do apologize. I didn't mean to scare you. Let me just say this. Be ready for Halloween, Master. I suspect something wonderful is going to happen.
Something wonderful, huh? Wonderful. Wonderful. No fear, no fear. For it is wonderful. Phew. All this cleaning is hard work. I wish I could call it quits, but I know I need to keep going. I'm still just in my chrysalis. I'm not ready to become a bright, shining star just yet. Still, everything else is in place. All right, Fairy Godmother. Hurry up and find me already. I can't wait for you to get here. Yep. That's a thing. But I am excited to start the next event, but I'm not gonna start tonight. I am excited for it though. I wanna summon now.
Napoleon's here, let's go for him too.
I don't have him. Do I have him? I don't think I do.
But even if I did, I wouldn't mind another. Protagonista.
Well, he looks happy. Shakespeare. One person stands atop the stage, showered with thunderous applause, but in the end, they are no more than a pathetic, empty shadow calling themselves an actor. Ouch. Another is confined always to the side of the stage, in the wings, and yet this empty shadow is truly irreplaceable. These two people are one and the same. May the show be a wonderful performance, a world of imagination where the young, the old, and everyone in between can come to have the time of their lives. Nice. Please, please, Mole.
Mole! Mole, please!
Atlas Institute. I'm gonna throw more summons at Mole's banner. But right now, I wanna go through these first. The single pools, because I cannot resist. Come on, Tito Nai.
Hello, Jinkei.
Okay. Next one. Hey, John. Or heck, any of those craftices. The very, very pretty ones, please.
The Golden Tree's lineage.
Alrighty. I wouldn't mind getting another one of my best Yareshki gal. And... Hey, Jinkei! Nice to see you again. Wow! Jinkei likes me tonight.
And now, back to this banner. Please, please, multi-pool, please be kind to me. Come on. Dear. No, it's not nice to only spend a single sync course. It means paying money to use those. If it was free sync course, that would have been better. And why did that first craft essence have to be the have-not? I feel like it's teasing me. It's like, you are the have-not because you do not have them. You have not. Like, thanks, sync quartz. Sync quartz, thanks. Craft essence. And hey, Fergus. Hey, Jinke. More Jinke. But I want Mole. Soul Eater, that is gotcha. It steals your soul and your money. It steals everything. If you allow it to take your money. Hey there, Gilgamesh. Where's Mole? Please. Another rondo for a kitten. Still cute. Did I use all my luck on Jing Liu's banner? Oh no. Oh no if I did. Uh-oh. Hello, Ku. Dear. Protagonista. Dear. Rondo for kitten. Wow, the rondo for a kitten is nice to me. Dear. Hello, Medusa. Even more steering. Ruin Church. Okay, you know, that's a warm-up. Why did it have to be the have-not? That is like the worst card to come up in the first pool. Like, first thing, the have-not. Are you teasing me? Again. Have-not, how could you? Yo, if it's gonna be the have-not again, I think I should just quit for the night. But it's not the have-not, so there is hope in the world. Hello, Gilgamesh. What's next? Come on, please. It is Hector. Hey there, Hector. Have you seen any of the new Halloween babes? He left already. Hey there, Boudica. Beautiful Boudica. Is Marugoshi Shinji. Get out of here, Shinji. Oh, I see gold. Hey, I got Fran. I did say I wanted a Halloween babe. Fran counts as a Halloween babe, right? I count her. Rhythmed Birth. Mole? Mole, where are you? Fragarak. Mole? Mole? Mole, where are you? Robulus. I gotta see if Lomi's sold here. I know that I can get... I mean, I could get just regular pancit noodles. And then, I don't know what's... I gotta look up what type of soup is used with it. So I could technically make my own. William, tell me where Mole is. Please, William. Protagonista. On the bright side, I can put a bunch of Halloween craftuses. craft essences on top of my support team tonight. Hello, Inshun. Halloween, babes! Why you play hard to get? Except for you, Fran. You are nice to me. I'll do one more, then I'm good. Until later. I can try again later. But for the night, this is my last one. Sakura's special bento. Delicious. And Gilgamesh. Okay, I thought Jinke loved me tonight, but I think it's Gilgamesh. I think he wins. Get out of here, have-not! I do not like seeing you. You tease me. The have-not is me. It is not Shinji. It is I, Misaki. Codecast. Gosh darn it! Protagonista! I'd rather be the protagonista rather than the have-not. Gosh darn it! Mole. Hello, Lubu. Berserker sounds! Sakura's special bento. I shall eat Sakura's special bento. Now there's Medea. Hey, Medea. Dear. Potion of youth. Even more steering. Athen Gobla. Now. Billy the Kid. Yeah, that means I'm done for the night because the have-not is I. It is truly me, unfortunately. So sad. Just ouch. Especially this part. No matter how badly he craved it, no matter how hard he tried to cultivate it, it was something he would never attain. That is me with gotcha at times. Truly me, unfortunately. Gosh darn it, why, Shinji, why? Why you cursed me, boy? But it's okay, you know? Maybe Mole and Zenobia are just very shy. They're being shy, they're playing hard to get. They will come home during the single summons eventually. Probably off-stream because they're shy. I just have to believe their banners are still new enough. There is over a week. They're just shy. Yes, indeed. I could max limit break the have-not, but the have-not peeves me, so no, never. Not even for collection purposes. I shall not have the have-not. Even if the have-not tries to love me, I will not love it back. No offense, have-not. With that being said, thank you Evan for stopping by the stream. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day at Epic Gacha Lock. I think I used my luck of the week on Jing Leo's banner. Understandable. I did get her in the first 10 pull, and that was just a random pull too. I'm just like, wee! You know, that's for the funsies. Ha ha ha! And then this happened. I understand. My luck will replenish over the weekend. I will believe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Gosh darn it.